Oh, that Jeff is gonna step on that fucking trap, isn't he? But believe. Welcome back, everyone, to yet another day of not actually having water and going to take a sip of your water and realizing that the bottle is damn near empty. How are you wonderful people doing? Hello, Cheval. Welcome on in, my friend. How are you? Hello, Nightmare. How are you doing? The Chad has arrived. I don't know about a Chad, but hey, I do be drinking a fair amount of water, right? Therefore, aren't we all Chads? Us fellow Hydra homies. Hey, Cheval, decent day at work. I'm very happy, my friend. It's very good, right? Especially when you are returning from a good old, like, 3-day weekend. The first day back can be fucking rough. That's for damn sure. And I'm happy to hear that you had a decent day. Because, you know, depending on your job, I feel like decent's the best that you can really hope for, isn't it? I feel like that was the case with when I worked back at the cafe. It was like, pretty much, you know, decent that's as good as it gets. Honestly. What you doing today, boyo? I am doing good old DBD, my friend. We're gonna do some killer, we're gonna do some survivor. Same business as usual. Towards the end of the stream, I believe I shall be doing some... Maybe a different game. Maybe we'll just play DBD to the rest of the day. I don't know. Oni, you got it. My pleasure. Let's get going with that. Artist. Let's try to get rid of this Victor one just because fuck that. Oh, Myers, that's not any better. That's quite sad as a matter of fact. But that's okay. I already have Oni equipped. He is the next target, as it were, in our little adventure that we're trying to get every single perk for every single killer. He is the next one on the list. Is there a new thing? Oh, dude, there totally is, and I've been wasting time this whole time and not doing any of it. But hey, now at least, you know, we're gonna fucking max the shit out anyway, so it's not like it really matters. Hey, sweetie. Welcome on in, wife. Thank you. Believe it or not, it was my girlfriend who cut it. I don't know if you know her, but yeah, she's pretty great at doing things, including cutting hair, it would seem. So, thank you. Shape challenge my type. Oh, no, Nightmare. Myers can really... I feel like Myers is in the same camp as most other survivors here towards the bottom of the tier, where it can be fun and he can work well and you can snowball fantastically and feel like a fucking Turbo Chad, or things can go very, very wrong and you can have a very sad match. But I suppose that goes for most killers. I guess it just... the ones towards the bottom of the barrel are the ones who really get to feel it, right? A new equivalent of the Dwemer wooden plank? Hell yeah. I did a good job. Oh shit, was it usual? Are you my girlfriend? That's a revelation. I wasn't aware of that. I just won with a nice Nightmare. Myers is, like, I swear to God, for as bad as I know Myers is, I feel like I get some very good results with him, which is rather surprising, honestly, because I feel like I do better with him than I have any rights to, really have any right to. But hey, if it works, right? Let me just be right back in like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some good old water, because I just realized that I'm all out, but I'll be back in like 10 seconds. I was muted. Good evening, Wes. Welcome on in. How are you doing, my friend? The main way to see how Myers is kind of shit is the fact that Oni exists. You are not wrong. Oni sort of is a very much better version than Myers in sort of every single way imaginable, isn't he? Steal your boyfriend? Uh-oh. Yeah, she better watch out. The one thing right off the bat that I will say is not ideal is the fact that we got sent to a farm map. Which is even worse than playing you know, getting sent here by accident. Because that means, oh shit, maybe the survivors they have some bad intentions, if you know what I'm talking about. So it seems like they're concentrated, as it were, on this side of the map. It has been 48 hours since I last played DBD, so it is entirely possible that my skills have left me entirely. But hey, we'll have a chance to see how... ooh. There we go. We'll have a chance to see how that part of your brain that makes you... nice. Ooh, lithe. Spicy gamer, good job. You should get hit here though, right? That is so sad, that was so close. I reckon Bloodlust was gonna be enough to give me the boost that I needed there, but evidently I am incorrect. Fuck! I think that would have been it. Oh, that sucks. We're off to a really rough start here, but then again, just... oh, that's gonna help, actually. Just Oni things. Though this fella going to sleep kinda helped me out. I say kinda, definitely helped me out a ton. Now let's see what the gen with the most progress is. That one, and we get... this is why Pain Res and Pop is a combination I really like. Being able to, you know, like pressure 2 generators at once without having to do, you know, ruin things and be at the mercy of a Hex Totem. It's pretty fucking dope, dare I say. I don't really want to like tunnel you unless I have to. So I'll just put the fear of God in you and make you think that I'm going for you. There you are. Ooh, 2 gamers. Including a Sprint Burst gamer. I do not ever catch you in this tile, do I? What's this? Nice. Oh, out in the corn though. Fuck, dude, the corn vision is actually coming in so clutch for her. I think not sprinting here is actually the play. Wow, brave, brave, good job. Dude, really? I would... oh, man. These guys are fucking horrendously efficient. Good job to them. I am rusty and I'm making some bad plays for sure. Alright, there we go. We got something out of this here, you know, power. What do you call it? Blood Fury, I guess it's called. So, good for us. However, we have 3 gens tinkered. So that's a rough on us. Pretty rough start though, but hey. Once again, just how it be with Oni. Try to get these gens to regress as much as possible. We're not gonna even attempt to worry about that one. So that shit is very much impossible. Let's see if I can maybe catch this fella. Although he's must be a ton of blood here. Not as much as I would expect actually. It's called the Paint Trail. Paint Train, no, Blood Fury, you weeb ass weeb. Gotcha, my friend. The Paint Train. I do like that name better, I'll tell you that much. I do think it maybe gets the point across a whole lot better than Blood Fury ever could. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this is looking like a rough one for us, but then again, I am Oni, right? I think I'm just very, very rusty. Which is hilarious given that I've, you know, just not played this game for like 2 days. I might be able to catch it here. That was actually very smart of you to go there instead. Okay, now you should be in trouble unless you have a dead heart, which I don't think you have. Okay, let's see what we can make happen here. Scourge Hook would be helpful, not gonna lie. Okay, right here, there's one. Bless. Thank you very much. I think that generator regressed a good chunk, right? Yeah, so it's not even gonna... Then between these 3, I guess I would rather hit this one. Actually, I haven't got my power, but it is what it is. Do be that weeb? No, I'm not. You're the one that like watches anime all the time, bro. Or do you watch anime? Or is it more like manga that you're more into? You get my point, though. You get what I mean. I think these guys are good enough to just, like, you know, be immediately returning to these generators. I think they realize they got no real reason to leave for propers. Oh, then I say that, and then they're just gone for somehow. Can I not be stuck on the thing, please? Thank you very much. How interesting. What? Is that a sprint burst mag or who? Wait, what? Dude, can I... And that doesn't hit, dude. Okay, that was my fuck up, I'll fully admit. Okay, and yeah, fine, I'll take it. I don't know, a couple of things here. How does this woman's footsteps not make any sound whatsoever? Question number 1, right? Question number 2, how the fuck is it that I missed that one? Like the second swing that I took? And question number 3, what the fuck? Hey Charlie, welcome on in, my friend. How are you on this wonderful day? How is your Tuesday? This is rocking the perk behavior coding. Must be what it is, right? I could not hear her for a fucking second, dude. That was bizarre. Because, like, I really figured she had just, you know, I swung around initially, right? Because I was like, well, she didn't go anywhere because there's no sound, right? Nice. Then turned out that she fucking went for it anyways. And I'm like, okay, how does she run off without me hearing a fucking thing? That's fucking weird. And then she, from the scratch marks, because she was fucking running all over the place, and I wasn't, no, a single fucking footstep was heard, which is just fucking weird. Did they fuck off this gen immediately? Oh, gamer. Bone gamer. What? What is going on with this game, dude? Was I just, like, looking too high? Is that what happened? Oh, the ankles. I think my game sense is leaving a lot to be desired, not gonna lie, dude. Get a random beneficial effect for 40, 50, 60 seconds. That is the most truthful thing I've heard in a long, long time, not gonna lie. Tuesday's pretty good. Thank you. How's Oni treating you? This is only our very first match, my friend. And he's treating us pretty good. It's a pretty tough match, and I think, well, to the survivors' credit, they're playing very, very well. I am a bit rusty. It's a rough map, so things aren't exactly lining up our way. However, we're having fun, you know, and it's only the first match of the day. We can warm up and all that in a hot second. But I'm happy to hear that your Tuesday is treating you good, my friend. Gonna vault that? Yeah, this girl doesn't seem to fake a whole lot. Oh yeah, because she's got lithe, I forgot, dude. Why would she fake a window when you got lithe, right? Why would you? Dun, 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 dun. Shall I bloodlust to oblivion? The world's safest fucking pallet? Holy fucking shit. Break this. You are fairly zoned out, I reckon, right? If I can gather enough blood, though. Use my power on her. I can. I'm still gonna need to watch where you go, because they can 99 that gate and she could potentially make it back there. Dude, you see, I can't hear a thing. Like, she was fucking 2 inches away from me, and then I hear her fucking run around, dude. That is wild. Wild and wacky. She's got, like, iron wheel for her feet. I wonder if she's got, like, 2 iron wheels equipped, 1 for each foot. That's just so fucking disorienting, dude. Like, I see scratch marks over here, but I don't hear a damn thing. Oh, she's gone forever. That's a shame. Sucks to be me. Dun, 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 dun. Bonk. Who else, gamers? Who else is in here? You guys think I can run into her again? I'm very unlikely. Nah, no, she's out. She's dipped. Dipski. Idea for skin, stream Demon Oni, you make him mechanic, like with the robot eyes will turn red with his power. When you start rush, instead of the grunt, you hear a choo-choo, and the running sounds are the trains chugga 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 chugga. I like the way you think, my friend. I'll tell you that right off the bat. That does sound like it could be really fucking cool, not gonna lie. Ooh, 0 data hards. Oh my god. Stop the presses, everyone. We have one match where there's 0 data hards, and I will thank Christ for that. Very good survivors as well. We did get our ass kicked, but alas, it happens, gamers. I'm just happy to see a sprint burst and a lithe. Oh my god, dude. Hell yeah. Bless. Bless up. Let's go ahead and play Oni again, dare I say. Unless anybody else wants to pick another killer for us, please feel free to do so. However, I reckon I'm gonna keep playing Oni, because he is a fucking fun as fuck killer that I would like to be better with, if possible. And I shall be, you know, practice makes perfect, as they say. Therefore, I'm gonna keep practicing until I become a god pro gamer Oni man. We have, yeah, we got add-ons that increase our duration of Blood Fury, which helps a ton. And the fun bit, I suppose, that since I'm actually playing the killer that I'm trying to level up and get all perks for, I can go ahead and level up while I'm in the lobby, which is an experience that, you know, is very new and exciting for me. So put random stuff in Avatar place? Yes, sir. They're fucking sending us to the farm again, dude. Are you fucking joking? Twice in a row, back to back. Is the curse back on? Am I not gonna be able to bring my fucking puddings because I'm gonna have to bring a goddamn word to cancel the fucking map offering every single match, even though it's not gonna matter because the match fucking is just gonna send me to fucking. And it's Cowshed back to back, by the way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Cheval. I'm still doing it. Check it out. Although I think the past couple of streams has been the same. It's been an old picture of me eating a cookie. But I do need to find some new ones as well. I think I've got like 6 that I cycle through so far, and I mean that's clearly not good enough, right? Not gonna lie, gamers. I will tunnel. That is bizarre. I will tunnel relentlessly if I have to. Sent you the new one? The new what, sorry? What are we talking about, Cheval? You have a thing you would recommend for me? But yeah, this is, you know, I mean, getting sent to Cowshed twice in a row, right? That's already infuriating. New avatar, gotcha. Okay, dead hard on you. At the very least, you do have to give us the pallet now. Thank you very much. We can remember, or try to keep track of the fact that we are going to this girl doesn't ever fall for these mind games, bro. She's way too smart. Yeah. Alright, you know what? I'll just leave you. I will take a look at it, my friend. Thank you very much. But it's very sad for us that not only we get sent to farm. I mean, that's on its own is already pretty horrible, right? However, it's Cowshed, which is by far the worst farm map. And we get sent there back to back. So what are the odds of that? And I also cannot see a fucking thing, brother. Oh, how sad. It do be like that, don't it? If you know you're going to get a pallet, swing either way. I think you might have downed. Yeah, I did, Cheval. Oh my god. It was one of those where I pressed M1, but like, you know, either because of like latency or whatever, the animation didn't come through. But I do know that. Like, cause if you're gonna hit the pallet either way, you might as well swing for sure. Unless you like specifically hear them like, you know, moving away from the pallet. But then if that's the case, you don't swing at all, right? So that is indeed good advice, my friend. But it's one of those where like I tapped M1 and it didn't go through. Charger M1 a bit too long. It really needs almost no charge. I would also assume you're correct when it comes to that, to be honest. I don't know, I like trying to like line it up, you know what I'm saying? Like being extra safe that I'm going to hit the target. However, I think I do have a tendency of holding it for like a little bit too much and maybe giving the survivor too much time to you know, play around and all that. Is this pallet up? No, it's not. I think I can just, you know. Oh, sprint burst. What a gamer. I think you're still fucked though, right? How is that not a fucking hit, man? Oh my god, DBD is out from my fucking ass today, dude. Oh, thank you. I needed that. Fucking shit, son. Who the fuck is you? Okay, thank god. Now watch this fucking double pallet save here. Oh my god. Alright, we do have to worry. Oh my god, dude! Fuck my life, I don't think I make it there. I don't think I make it. Holy fuck, that was close. No fucking mercy, huh? DBD's just out for my ass today, it seems. You got dead hard, so chasing you is a fucking pointless endeavor as of right now. I'm just gonna tunnel relentlessly, not gonna lie. Not even gonna lie about it. And if you got a DSL, eat it. If you don't, you die. Even then, I think it's not gonna help me at this point, man. Rough match. Rough matches, should I say. And that Sabo came in very clutch. I don't even know if she was... I honestly don't even know if she was attempting to like sabotage, but fucking pick her up, man. I don't have time for this shit. I don't know if she's trying to sabotage specifically the hook that I was going for, but I think she's got a challenge of some sort, and she's been, you know, randomly saboing hooks, but it came in super mega clutch. So props to her. That was the Michaela who was doing that. Test it when you can go. As soon as the animation changes, you can go. You don't need to have it. Fuck. You enter your head as soon. Yeah, you're 100% correct. You do be spitting facts right now, my friend. That should not have been a hit, dude. DBD is on crack cocaine today. I literally hit a wall there. Like, I hit that girl on the fucking window, and the game's like, nah, that's not a hit. And then I hit a wall just then, and the game's like, yeah, perfect. Good job. Yeah, keep it up, bud. Keep it up, champ. Like, what the hell, man? Not gonna lie, I will try my best to get the Cheryl if I can. And yes, it will be tunneling, but, you know, if I'm gonna keep getting sent to fucking cowshed, fuck, gotta do what you gotta do, right? 3 of them were here, and I don't see any scratch marks going anywhere. I don't suspect the Cheryl will be the one going for the rescue, right? So I'll just engage in a chase with whoever I see with my eyeballs. There you are. Oh, but then again, I could go for that girl, actually. Hi. Better give me the pallet. Do you have it that hard? Oh, you think I give a fuck, bro? Yes, good. I'll eat it. I don't care. They play Oni, and I know the stuff, but we all be rusty. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, Cheval. I would be enticed in going for you now. Yeah, no, you're a sprint burst gamer. You haven't got... Oh man, dude, these fucking pallets are just so bad, though. You may have misplayed it, though. Thank fucking Christ you don't have a dead hard, dude. Okay, we can turn things around with this. Throw you over into that corner. Hopefully the Michaela doesn't come with a revenge. See where the Michaela is. Bam. All 3 of them. Holy shit. Well, that explains that. Okay, this is slightly not as safe, thank god. Cool. Cool. Okay, we can turn things around with this. I'm not even gonna hit you, I'll just kick this. Nice. I was almost expecting for the people play. Lithe. Cool to see not that many dead hards though. Just a Meg with dead hard, then a Lithe, then a sprint burst. That's pretty fucking dope. Bam. No gems with any progress. Oh shit, that girl's not dead. Damn, never mind. She was like fucking 2 inches away from dying then, it would seem. That being said, like, it's a good spot for hooking you. Sometimes you can chase injure people with your power if needed, and there's enough blood around. What do you mean? I will wait for Tinker to do its thing. How brave are you, Meg? Ooh, if you had stayed there, dude. I don't know why, like I was very locked into the animation, I don't know why she felt the need to leave. I think you had Unbreakable, I think you already used Unbreakable, right? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is dirty the way I'm playing, but hey, it is what it is. Sorry. Nice. I think there's another flashy. If I remember correctly. For sure can be gotten from fast downs. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, Oni's a king of snowball, right? Along with like Plague and shit. I just haven't been able to, you know, like, tag the chases for like back to back, like connect them or whatever you'd call it. What the fuck? What the fuck? DBD's fucking... What the f... DBD's on drugs today, huh? Could you have like a deliverance or something like that? Shit. I think she totally makes it actually now. But I'm not really concerned about losing the match now though. Nice. You have... Lithe. So as long as I hit you on the way down... Yep, nice. There we go. Unlike Balanced Landing, you will not get the little... like, you will still be slowed down, I should say. From Lithe. As long as you drop, you're still gonna be like slowed down and then you're gonna get the speed boost. So if I can catch her there the way I did, then Gucci Gaming. What the fuck is she, dude? There. There we go. Fucking hell. I mean, we got it. Fucking tough one. Christ almighty, it is what it is. Chasing injured survivors, dial your power is a good rule of thumb, but sometimes it's better to down someone really fast. Saying your power for healthy people, especially if you can... Wait, what was that? Oh, it was a pain resistance hit, dude. I'm an actual idiot. Cover your power fast enough, so if you know there are enough pools of blood around, spam the power if you need to fast down. That's the thing, though, is that, like, I feel like I'm not that good at downing with the power, you know what I mean? Like, I know some people can be really nutty. I feel like between having my power and not having my power, unless I'm going for somebody who's really far away, I don't feel like I get that much benefit, you know what I'm saying? If you're nutty, then, you know, you can do some pretty crazy things, but me personally, I'm just not that good with it. So, unless I need to catch up somebody who's, like, really fucking far away, you know what I'm saying? Then I don't get enough of benefit to down somebody who's already injured. If I was a pro gamer with it, then yeah. But since, you know, it's basically the same, I might as well save it, right? I might as well save it for when somebody's actually uninjured. I know you know, one thing I noticed, I repeat myself way too much. I need to find more concise, faster ways to get my point across. Hey, JX, welcome on in, my friend. How you doing? Thank you for checking out the stream. Very well played. I had to pull some dirty tricks there towards the end, which I'm sorry about. But man, you guys played really, really, really damn well. And it's the second time in a row that I end up going to Fracture Cowshed. And boy oh boy, if I wanted to win, I had to do some spicy things. But thank you for checking out the stream, my friend. Hugely appreciate it. I hope you're doing good. And if you would like to pick a killer for us, we have every single killer unlocked. And we let chat decide. And it's always a fun time. So if you got a favorite killer you'd like to see, be my guest, drop in a chat. And if you'd like to give us a follow, we are here every single day. Always streaming this lovely game of questionable quality, but the stream here is also of questionable quality, therefore it's all good, right? Thank you very much, JX, for the follow. Hugely appreciate it, my friend. Welcome on in. I panic at the end with the window. Oh, were you the Meg? You were really freaking good then. I had to drop chase on you. You played super well. I remember like chasing you at the beginning, and then I just gave up. I was like, if I keep going for this Meg, I just lose like freaking 3 gens before I catch her. So very well played. Spirit, you got it. Green screen time. Let's check it out, Sophie. Let's see. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the heads up. Okay, no mercy this next match. You got a Nightmare. And I might have to refund you depending on what happens, but we'll see how it goes. I'll try my best. You got the early hit. I messed up. I think you made up for it though. I suppose getting hit early as Oni is kind of a bad for, because you're giving him lots of blood, but at the same time, you definitely made up in terms of not getting down and not giving me pressure from, like a pain res or anything like that, so that was very well done by you. The power's not just an instant down machine, it's a fast down facilitator. In my case, having power or at least gets pallet out quicks and gets me to the next loop fast. That's the thing, right? I'm bad with it. Like, on a normal loop, I trust myself more as an M1 killer than I do as a with Oni's power, because with Oni's power is good that you get to the extra little fast tricks. However, one thing that you lose is that you lose the lunge. You can only tap M1 to get a fast hit that's not going to down them, or you can charge up the really long swing that's then actually going to down them, right? So all my little fancy mind games that I rely on lots of times, I can't do it with my power as Oni. So if I'm in a tile, I usually prefer to not use my power at all, because I feel that if I practice enough, I'm sure that wouldn't be the case. But with my current skill set, if the survivor's already injured, I don't think I'm getting really like any benefit from using my power if I don't need to catch up or anything like that. Once again, just because I'm not that good with Oni's power, essentially. My guess is that you get the fire on the boss of the game with every 200 rounds of the rocket launcher and 5,000 healing items. Even if you turn the map into a dead zone, if you don't, just might get looped around. But my guess is that you get to the final boss in every game with 200 rounds of the rocket launcher and 5,000 healing items. How did you know, Cheval? How did you know? Listen, it's the ultimate conundrum, right? It's the ultimate what is it called? The ultimate paradox of video games. It's useful, therefore never used, because I always save the thing, right? And then when an emergency comes up, I'm like, but wait, what if there's a bigger emergency later? And then I'll need it then. Thank you. Your turns are really good as well. Thank you, JX. I appreciate it, my friend. Oni's definitely not my best killer by any means. However, he is one of the most fun, in my opinion. So I do feel like I should play him more often, because he's fun as hell. And speaking of killers I am not good with, I am absolutely terrible with Spirit. But at the very least we got a pretty good map for her. So we can see how this goes. Should be a hit, right? Ooh, nice. Pella wasn't even there. This is the obsession though, but that's okay, because we don't have any stacks to lose, really. Just kind of sad that we don't gain any, but that's okay. Let's see. Okay. Nice. Thank God for no Iron Will. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God for the truck. That was tough. I heard her coming right at the end. This item is limited. I'm not fucking using it. Right, exactly, Cheval. I might need it later. It's like, wow, this would prove a good, a good opportunity to use. It's like, sure, but what if it's what if I need it later as well? Not that good at the game. Ooh. Just go ahead and bonk. Let's hope that this girl hasn't got Iron Will as well, because that would make the chase a lot easier. Let me just do this and I'll read your comment in a second. Sorry. I'm so sorry. My brain locked up there. I didn't even want to hit her, honestly, because it's like I'm not gonna pick her up because of the danger of the S, and 2, I was gonna lose a stack, so I actually had no interest whatsoever in downing her there, but... Nice, smart. But my brain locked up and I was like, fuck, is this the mag? I don't know. I was just looking at her back. Unless you have Dead Hard, this should be it, right? Oh, you misused it, son. I think she was totally fine. She could have Dead Hard to that window. She would have been okay. Not to the pallet, though. You shouldn't be able to drop this. Well, of course you are able to drop this. No worries. Yeah, for sure. Cool. When I play fucking Survivor, right? The killer's like fucking over here in the middle of the pallet, and I run over here. I spam space. The game does not allow me to fucking drop the thing, right? Here as a spirit, I pick up this girl over here, and the survivor comes all the way from this side, reaches their fucking long-ass, stretchy, fucking incredible arms over my fucking head, and then drops the pallet on my head, apparently. It's fucking unreal, dude. It's absolutely bananas. Are you... I think the other girl had a different outfit, right? Not that good at the game. It's always a coin flip if I get a good chase or a bad one. But I also have like 100 hours, so I have some time to prove. Oh my god. Dude, JX, I'll tell you right now, you are fucking amazing with 100 hours. I have like 1,400 or whatever. But I can tell you, like, for you to be that good 100 hours in, that is very impressive, my friend. So you should be proud for sure. And I think, you know, regardless of like how good you are, even if you're like a pro gamer, I feel like everybody has like bad chases and stuff, right? So I'm the same way when I play Survivor, where sometimes I feel like an absolute god, and others I'm like, wow, I'm just running into dead ends and going down instantly, time and time again. Okay, let me actually use my brain and remember that I'm spirit. Righty, iron rail on this girl, so that's one gamer with it. But that is freaking absolutely incredible, my friend, with 100 hours. Very, very impressive. So great work. Play Clown normally. Clown is quite fun as well. I do enjoy Clown. I'm not the biggest fan of Spirit in terms of like, you know, she's super good. I don't know, it's just not so much my thing in terms of, you know, enjoyment, I guess. However, am I losing my mind? Did I see somebody right in my face and they just went away? However, when it comes to Clown, he is super fun. That was me that was me accidentally tapping instead of holding M1, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. This girl does have that hard. Oh my god, was that hard that made her give her iframes there, or what the heck was that? I think you're in trouble now, right? Ooh, nice. Who is you here? You're the person I do not want to rescue. Or down. Speaking of rescue, that wasn't right there. Shall we be able to finish this generator? Let's find out. I mean, game, I'll join the stream later. Really enjoyable to watch. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. I hope you have some good fun. I mean, if you're even here anymore, maybe you already... I think you wrote that comment a hot second ago, but I couldn't quite read it fast enough. That's my bad. But I hope you have some fun, enjoyable matches. Thank you for stopping by and giving us a follow once again. And I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, my friend. Makes me happy. But what is your, like, are you also one of those people, Cheval? I actually wish I would have hit her. Are you also one of the people who save the items? Or are you actually one of the fellas that uses them? Because I am firmly in the camp of yeah, I just save my shit. That gen is way off in the distance, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll worry about this one instead. Which one? I don't remember how I phrased the question, so I don't actually remember if I asked if you used your items or if you saved your items. So that's my bad. I'm gonna need clarification. Bro, one of these fellas is a fucking ninja. I'll tell you that shit right now. It's always the same loot that is appearing. I save every useful item forever, but I know it's a really bad habit. Yeah, I can agree. I don't know, I feel like if you had like... Do you see what I mean, dude? Where are you? What the fuck? What are these scrap... Where is this woman? She's a ninja. There's scratch marks and like... What the hell? Actual fucking wizard. I'm so confused. Alright. Alright. It is what it is. Do you have a sprint burst, or you're just like way bad at calculating? Apparently. Oh. But yeah, I also know it's a bad habit, right? But it's like one of those things where, I don't know, man, I just... I feel like I can get by. It's like if I can get by with the shittier item, right? Like, why should I use the better one? And it's like, oh. I guess if you, on my following playthroughs, right? I do not have that issue anywhere near as badly. Because then I'm like, well, now I know, you know, like when the boss is gonna come. I know that I don't need to use this now, or I can, or if I start using the good items right here, then I'll probably, you know, be set up until the end of the game. Yada 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 yada. So in my subsequent playthroughs, I'm a lot more liberal with the use, but I find that on my first playthrough, when I don't know when the game's about to end and stuff, I tend to just hog everything. Like, first time I finished Darkwood, you should see the amount of ammo that I had on, like, everything. Like, all my weapons. It was pretty silly. Ooh, grab game. Oh, do you know what? Oh! Sniped! Somebody else try it. Somebody else try it. Do it right now. Nice. This is a fuck up though. I probably actually don't think I even needed the grab game there. Because with 8 stacks to save the best for last, I could have just shreked her twice, I reckon. Yeah, and I fucked up by letting her wiggle that much, not even gonna lie. However, game is still under control, so we're doing okay. You are the dead hard mag though. Nice. Thank God, dude. Hey, Luxor. Welcome on in. Thank you for the lurk. How are you doing? Alrighty. I guess this is worth a pop, right? Martin. Martin is one of those names where, like, it's actually a very different sound depending on where you're from, right? Because, like, if you're from the US, it's like Martin. But then if you're, like, you know, Scandinavian, it's like what? Martin? Martin? Martin versus Martin. That's a different sound, ain't it? I'm all right. Happy to hear you're well, my friend. We are good. Well, I say we're good. I'm sure I can't speak for everybody. I'm good. Thank you for asking. And I am happy to hear you are doing good. Better. Now that I hear that you are well as well. Did you just use your dead hard? I feel like you made way too much distance, right? You must have already used your dead hard. Thank you so much, Gearnimbus, for the 100 biddies, my friend.
Working late shift today, but I still wanted to say hi.
Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. Very appreciated. I hope it's a chill day at work today, my friend. And I will attempt to provide you the best entertainment in your downtime, provided that you can actually can be. That animation felt very sudden. Provided that you can be watching stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, I guess it's not your downtime. But hey, I'll still be here providing entertainment if you're able to watch it. Is what I suppose I'm trying to ultimately say. But welcome on in. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good chill time at work. And thank you so much for the biddies. Hugely appreciated. Where I'm from, we actually don't pronounce the R. My parents does with the dialect, but I don't because I have a different dialect. Interesting. So like Martin. Well, because I'm trying to do it Scandinavian, right? Say what, like Martin. Martin? Would you go a little British? Martin. Then how would you do it with a Scandinavian accent? Listen, I'm not. Both of you are over here. If neither of you fellas are gonna give me a reason to leave, I'm not gonna leave. Like, I'm sorry, but you know, like you're looking at me. You see what you did, right? Like, if you had gone over there and done a gen, I would have to, you know, I'd have to... make a single sound that is a mix between R and T, and you got my dialect. How very interesting. Because I'm trying to think something between R and a T. Martin, right? Martin. Dude, I don't think there's any way. Listen, I hear Loxor's voice in my head. Power! Thank you, Loxor. It worked. Sorry? Martin? What? Say that again. Martin. Am I doing Martin? Martin. This is peak content right here, guys. You're trying to figure out how the fuck to say Luxor's name. Oh god. You had it. Martin. Martin. Like that? Martin. No. Don't say the R. Martin. If I don't say the R, it just sounds like saying Martin. Martin. Don't clip this. Don't anybody. Don't you dare. Anyone fucking clip this, okay? Or rather, do clip the one specific time in which I said it right. And then link it so I can tell. And that's gonna be interesting. Ah. Hatch Gaming. Big bonk. Can't get rid of the exit gates. Wait, no, we have a killed last survivor. From Nightmare. Never mind. Murder it is, ladies and gentlemen. However... oh, she ought to be pinned down around here somewhere, right? Should be. Fudge sticks, dude. Pop-Tarts and fudge sticks. You had it once, right? I have no idea what the fuck I said, not gonna lie. So you gotta link it. Link it to me and be like, listen, this was the specific. I clipped it at the 2-second bit in which you said it right. Kill the last survivor. No murder. Imagine not being Nordic. Right, exactly. Who would do such a thing? That's so fucked up. Gonna make my grand entrance with a Hunter's Redeem because I got bullied to another dimension yesterday for having a bad aim and not being patient. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. It is a learning process, though. Like, Hunters is super fun, right? It's super good, but it does require a fair bit of patience. And aiming as Hunters is a bit weird, right? Because normally in games you have a crosshair that you can use. As Hunters, it's just, you just have to know what the center of your screen is. So it is a little bit awkward. So it's definitely something to get used to, but hey. Welcome on in, my friend. How are you doing? Happy to have you back. I saw you. I would give you the gate, but I'm so sorry. Somebody has paid for me to murder you. Thank you for the pick. Very appreciated. Fuck. How did I miss that, dude? Oh my lord. Oh, you're the Dead Hard mag, actually. Yeah, okay. I mean... now I don't feel bad. Now I don't feel bad for murdering you. Goodbye. But how you doing, Gucci? Welcome in, my friend. I'll be more than happy to play good old Huntress for you, because she is, by far, one of the most fun killers in the game, dare I say. Legion. Thank you, Nova. Thank you for the Legion pick, mister. How you doing? Welcome on in. GG. Well, whoops. Played. Welcome back, JX. Look at that, my friend. We got a 4K with your spear pick. Thank you very much, by the way, for the spear pick. It worked out our way. I'm definitely by no means a good spirit. And it did get a little bit dicey there towards the end. However, we did have some very good blinks that I can be proud of, particularly on the Mag who had that Dead Hard. I think it was, what, this one? Yeah. Oh shit, it was 3 Dead Hards actually, but I only really saw one person Dead Harding. Even though it was 3 of them. Interesting. Oh well, good for me. Put into Translate on Google Translate, listen to how they say it. Would it be specifically on Norwegian? what would it be? Let me see. 1 second now. Translate. Dude, I have translate.com on my thing forever saved, and it will not leave me alone, and it always goes to translate.com. It's so obnoxious. Bam. Bam. Martin.
Martini.
I accidentally typed in martini.
Martin.
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 Martin. JX, I usually do get to rank 1 on Survivor. However, as of right now, I am rank Eerie 4 on Survivor because I haven't played it as much. But normally, I do I do manage to make it to both. But then again, that is because I play this game a lot. I stream DBD every day for like, 4-ish hours at least, sometimes 5. So playing this game 5 hours a day every day, right? It gives me ample opportunity to get to rank 1 on both Survivor and Killer, for sure. Specifically, there you had a bit monotone, but you had it. Martin, like that. Martin. I feel like there is an R sound there, but it's kind of like American, right? It's like rolled. Martin. Like, cause at least to me in my head, I'm doing I'm doing the R sound, so it's not R, right? How you would expect it, Martin. Cause I would expect it to be like Martin, right? Given that it's Norwegian, but what the fuck do I know? I'm from Brazil, so Martin. So it's kind of like the beginning is like English, but then the end is like tin. Oh my god. I'm just saying Martin. I'm so sorry. Yeah, exactly. No, but Martin. What does rank even do at the end of the season? I get reset, but what the reward do I get then? JX, you get up to 2 million blood points. Basically, depending on what rank you get a certain amount of blood points. You can get 1 million if you get to Eerie 1. However, because there's Eerie 1 for Survivor and Eerie 1 for Killer, also I forgot this, but we're going to go right back to the screen. Because there's Eerie 1 for Killer and Eerie 1 for Survivor, then you can get Eerie 1 twice, right? So that's 2 million. So the higher rank you get, the more blood points you get at the end of the month. That's essentially what it is. For the longest time, it did absolutely nothing. It was literally just bragging rights. And there is an achievement as well. An achievement for getting Eerie 1 as Killer, and an achievement for getting Eerie 1 as Survivor. But that was pretty much it for like the longest time. And then only, I don't know, 6 months ago or whatever, they made it so that now you get up to 1 million blood points, which is very, very nice. Sorry, up to 2 million. That's my bad. You have a funny Finnish name like Ola Gorker or something. Oh my god. Wait, for real? Isn't cap 1 million though? Yeah, the cap for the amount of blood points that you can get by playing the game is 1 million. That is correct. However, from, if you have codes, events, gifts, like sometimes they do events where it's like, okay, every time that you join in, that you log in, you're gonna get like 100 or 1,000. Those ignore the cap, so you can get up to. Oh, where did you come from? You can get 2 million, and it will just like straight up ignore the cap, right? Because that's just how the game works, essentially. So indeed, my friend, it's one of the best ways to get money for sure. But then again, it's kind of one of those things where I feel like for you to get the 2 million, you do need to grind a lot. And it's kind of funny because it's like, well, the people that can get the 2 million, right, are the people who need it the least because they're the ones who are going to play the game enough to grind it and to be able to get up there. But hey, a reward is a reward, even if it's not ideal the way they do it. Nope. Oh, good. When my parents have a different dialect, so they do pronounce the R. Ah, gotcha. Okay, okay. I understand you, my friend. It was just very, unexpected. Dude, these guys are going down quick. Goddamn. Bless me. What'd you say? Fruit? No, thank you. My wife's offering me fruit. They got a ruling or a gotcha, Luxor, gotcha. Your wife was bullying me? Sweetie, are you... Is it because he's Finnish? Is that why you're bullying him? No. It's okay, Nova. She's just Swedish. She's just built like that. It's okay. What you doing? Oh, lemonade. Did you just say, do you want fruit? And now you're offering me a drink. Am I tripping? She's standing besides me menacingly. And it's very spooky, not gonna lie. There is somebody else around here, but I don't really want to spend the time.
You want?
Yeah. I really want to spend the time. That was way high. Oh, that was actually kind of close. There's a rock in the way. Bit of a shame. I don't think I stopped this, but that's whatever. We're doing well enough that we don't necessarily have to worry about losing a gen right now. But then again, let's not get too chill, because that will be when things fall apart. Oh! Nice. That was a pixel. Maybe she relies on a dead heart or something. Let's see. Ooh, nice, dude. That was a good dodge, but we were able to get her, thankfully. Now we're out of hatchets. Dude, holy shit, there's... Oh no, there's just 2 gens here about to pop. We have this under control. If just so barely. I never bullied. What you got for red rank 4? I think 700. Yeah, Gucci just thank you, Gucci, for the confirmation. It should be like 700, I think, yeah. Because it's 100. When you get to Erie, it's 100. So thank you. So Erie 1 is 1 million, then 900,000 for 2, 800,000 for 3, and then 700,000 for 4. Yeah. Get level spirit then. Yes, sir. It's a very, very nice way of getting blood points. 100%. And it goes to show how unbelievably grindy this game is. Because you will see, you know, that like 2 million sounds like, oh my god, that's all the blood points in the world. I assure you that like it's actually gonna turn out not to be that much, but it helps a ton. So you know, Spy versus Family. It's not versus, right? I see like the anime names are like something X something, and I always read it as like, you know, that would be like I would read like Spy versus Family, even though I know that's not what it's called. I don't think. I don't think so, anyways. Oh, she didn't even hesitate, huh? Goddamn, son. Dude, there's somebody right here. There is. Oh, sprint burst, nice. Seeing lots of different like sprint burst and all sorts of different, what do you call them? Exhaustion perks today, which is fucking cool to see. Nice to see, you know, the Dead Heart Empire taking a bit of a hit. You fucked up last time. Don't know that you will do it again, though. That's just... Hold W here. Would you have a thing? Nice. She keeps making the same mistake, dude. So I guess I'll just not fear any pallets around this woman, ever, again. Bam. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Wait, what? Oh, that was them missing a skill check. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. 4 hatchets in. That one's regressing. If I can down this obsession here. Nah, that's them triple healing for sure. I reckon this is worth a pop, but then we're gonna head right the fuck back. We're not even gonna try to chase anybody in here. That steals a lot of progress, but now we run back to her. Because 1, 2, 3. Oh my lord, dude. I will go for that thing if I have to. I reckon she's just jumped right back onto the generator. Maybe a little bit greedy of her, but... did she not, though? Okay, that's an interesting development. I don't think this is the Fang. It's not, yeah. So we have Fang that never drops pallets. We have this girl who drops them maybe a little bit too early. Oh man, the fucking rubber band, dude. This shit is so bad. Behavior needs to get their fucking shit together. Like in a game like this, where how many fucking chases do things come down to, you know, like you fucking get them or you miss them by like a fucking millimeter. And now every fucking match as at least one situation where you fucking rubber band and you lose a fucking ton of distance. That is so sad, dude. They have done a great job of coming back from this, though. Props to them. Guess you're trying to get your sprint burst back. They already have like 2 gens are about to pop. I have to be real careful about this, dude. Potentially both of them pop, actually. That's doing the most progress. First hook on this fella. Yeah, they're doing really good. Rough, dude. This gen's got so much progress on it already. Ideally what I want to do is get that Fang. Don't think she's gonna make it easy for me though. Dude, what the fudge? Where'd she go to? You ran this direction. No more scratch marks anywhere. Am I just blind or are you a literal ninja? I do not see how this makes sense, but hey, it be what it is. It be what it be. Hey, Dwight-tastic, that's a great username, my friend. Welcome on in, how you doing? Thank you for checking out the stream, hugely appreciated. And we are about to potentially lose this, not gonna lie, because these guys are playing very well. So that's a bit rough. Hey Billy, welcome on in as well, my friend. How you doing? Playing killer seems stressful sometimes. It for sure is, yeah. 100%. Boone as well. I don't think I stopped this, honestly. Please pick him up, dude. Every second counts. Holy fucking shit. Pain Res is keeping us alive. Alright, so far so good. It definitely is, Billy. Lots and lots of times, not gonna lie. However, I suppose at the end of the day, you know, it is a video game, right? So I guess I try to... Ooh, well done, that was 2 of... What? Oh, I think they actually... You know what? I think they did. I think they've caught on to the fact that I had pain res and she was on doing the generator. She got off the generator, waited for the pain res, and then got back on the generator. Like pretty much instantly, so that's how she was able to finish it so quickly. Even though you had just been hit with pain res. So props to her. I don't think you are able to body block this, but you can try. Yeah, you're not even going to. You realize it. Well done, well done. But yeah, you know, I guess I just try to remember that like it's a video game, right? And you're supposed to have fun. But yes, killer can be exceedingly fucking stressful sometimes. 100%. And like, to be fair, on this match, I feel like I played too nice, you know? Like, I had a really good start, so I was like, yeah, I'll give them a chance and whatnot. But these fellas turned out to be way better than I initially thought they were. And that came back to bite me in the ass. So if I had played a little bit more mean there, I think I would have been much better off. But credit where credit's due. Great fucking survivors. Very well played. So good stuff. Dweet Unite, hell yeah. Dweet lives matter. Am I right? One Piece will end in 2024, 2025. How many seasons of One Piece are there? Because I remember, like, One Piece has been going on since I was, like, 12 years old or something. So that has to be, like, 76,000 seasons, right? It's been going for, like, 10 plus years. Right, exactly. Exactly. Exactly what we'll love saying. If you consider Deadman Switch alongside Pain Res, it's a really good combo for sure, Billy. But I found that survivors can play around it a little bit too easily if they're smart. Like what these guys did just then, you know, like, well, what the Fang did right at the end. All you really have to do is, you know, realize that somebody's about to get hooked. It's like, oh shit, they're being picked up. You get off the gen, you wait for the Pain Res to hit it, and then you get back on the generator. And then unless the killer comes and pushes you off, then it doesn't work as well. But it's still super solid and really good. And if you have a run-in with, like, silly survivors, right, which will happen sometimes, then they'll just stick on the generator and get them blocked over and over and over and over again. Duet is a cutie and the best survivor. Anyone who disagrees got banned. I am willing to agree with most of that fact. Hey! Cat. Behave. I swear to God. Hey, Necro, welcome on in. How are you, my friend? How you doing? Welcome to the yelling at the cat stream. But I guess yelling is not really the right word. The barking at the cat stream. My friends, we have a match of Legion, and as always, if anybody would like to pick a killer for us, all you have to do is drop it in chat, and I'll be happy to play that for you, my friends. Welcome on in, Dwightastic, once again, my friend. Great name. Thank you for checking the stream out. If you'd like to give us a follow, we are here every single day. If you'd like to pick a killer for us, all you must do is drop it in chat, and I'll be happy to play that for you. Reveal yourselves, Dwight haters. I don't remember how many seasons it has, but 1,015 episodes, bro. How do you get enough plot for 1,015 episodes? That is absolutely insane. Doing alright. How about you? Happy to hear, my friend. I'm doing good as well. Thank you. Thank you. Can you play Ghostface later? That will be my pleasure. We have one match of Legion right now, and then right once this one is done, we can jump in and do a match of Ghostface. That'll be my pleasure. The longest manga I've ever followed will be like 200 plus, which is Love is a War. 200 plus, I guess, chapters, I suppose. How does a chapter have like as much content as an episode? I guess, because episodes... But then I guess you do like pages, right, with manga? Because you could say like, oh, it's this many minutes, this many hours, or whatever. I guess with, if you're talking about manga or books, you would do... Sponsored by this, by the way. No, I'm not. If only. But I just realized I was fucking holding it like they're fucking giving me money, like perfectly. I'm just holding it based off of the, you know, the little like clip at the top, and I'm literally sitting here like perfectly with the fucking logo showing to the camera, like I'm a fucking sellout. Doesn't matter if Fang did that one gen at the end. I'm sure it would be smart if you had Deadman switch, but Pain Res only does so much. Because the thing about Pain Res, Gucci, is that it wouldn't have done anything there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, basically, once you hook somebody, the survivors have to get off the gen, right? And then it gets blocked. If you pair with Pain Resonance, what happens is that you put them on a hook, the generator explodes, that explosion forces them off the generator, and then it gets blocked. Because the Fang got up off the gen, it wouldn't really have done anything, you know? Because then she can get back on it and then stick on it until she leaves it. It's not going to get blocked, and because she stuck it at the end, then, you know, it would have not done anything for me then. I'm sure in like there were other situations in which it would have helped, but generally what I find is that oh, really? Ah, this sucks. Guess I'll just try to have my power back when I get there. There's like 12 episodes to have catch with the series. I guess you're talking about One Piece. Anybody ever call One Piece One Piss? And were they way too entertained with themselves? Bruh, what are you up to? Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. No dead hard. Dude, I am thrilled with the lack of dead hearts today. It's amazing. Is there any killer you don't own? Nah, Billy. I have every single one, my friend. I am enough of a nerd at this game that I am dripping the shards, so I got them all. And I also, you know, spent the cash money to get the licensed one, so I guess it's not just about being a nerd and playing this game way too much. I'm not gonna worry about that one because it's way too far away anyways. They can have it. I'll try to focus more on defending this area. Oh, there you are. Just what I've been looking for. Oh, you're also injured. Perfect. Yes, ma'am. Try to zone you out just to make this rescue... Actually, you know what? I think I can... I could have swung there, actually. Oh, I think you're in trouble now, though. Damn it, dude. Well done. Dude, what an absolute mind reader. Okay, this time I'm gonna keep going. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I don't wanna... I have too much bloodlust. I don't wanna fucking... I don't wanna lose it. There we go. Ah, that hard all along. That is so well played, to her credit. Got you eventually, though. Going to play some Survivor later tomorrow. JX, I will be playing Survivor. I should be playing later today, yeah? I reckon we can do like about an hour more or so of Killer. Then after that we can play Survivor for like an hour and a half-ish, somewhat. 334 plus hours watching One Piece, goddamn. I mean, if you like it, right? Dare I say that's time well spent. Well, that is pretty crazy. Oh, I did hit her. Bless. Pretty crazy to think about, I suppose, right? Ooh. I can't hear a damn thing with Legion's chase music. It is too loud. It is actually extremely disorienting playing this killer. Dead hard, yes. Nice. So 2 dead hards on 1 on this Fang. Bunny Fang doesn't have dead hard. And then Kate has dead hard. That's word from memory. That's 3 of them. That's gonna be fantastic if I can catch up to them. But we're gonna have to see. Nice, beautiful. Where's the ace? Yo, what? Oh, way over there. You're not worth it. That sounds like such a... Sounds like I'm a fucking, like, movie villain or some shit. You're not worth it. I mean to say, like, it's not really worth chasing him when he's going that way. But I will give you take a free hit from you if you will just give it to me. That easily. He is, like, going to the one spot of the map where I do not want to be at, though, so I will go ahead and accidentally press spacebar and check this fucking locker. Because I realized that they were around the corner. Ah, man. I don't even want to go for you, though. Yeah, not at all. Shit. Do you have that hard? Don't make it either way. 2 dead hards from the look of it, then? Whoops. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Yeah. Donate. Are you playing Survivor in solo queue or stream? We can do some Swift if you'd like to join us, my friend. We can play together. That sounds good. Usually, you know, some days I'll have. Usually I do both in the same day. We have like a little bit of Swift and a little bit of Swift and a little bit of solo queue madness as well when we are, depending on how long we play. But today we can have Swift stuff, and that sounds good. So if any of you fellas are interested in playing, just hang on until the Survivor section of the stream. And just you're making an exception for a build on a certain killer. I'm broke right now. Sounds good, Gucci. Go for it, my friend. Good old Screwbens. We have fallen for the to the global scourge of communism, and I have been indeed letting people pick builds and killers and stuff without really having to pay the channel points. So you will be allowed to pick whoever you choose, and all you must do is drop it in chat, my friend. You tried the scummy Demogorgon territorial build. Billy, are you talking about the one where you teleport back to the basement? This girl has that hard, but thankfully she couldn't get to use it. Are you talking about the one where you have make your choice and you teleport back to the basement, my friend? Because if that's the case, Gucci, sorry, not Gucci, Billy, we have done that one a couple of times. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But when it does work, it's pretty great. Need to go sleep, wake up early, see you later. Alright, Nova, see you around, my friend. Thank you for stopping by, hugely appreciated. Hope you sleep well. Have a good one. We have here the very rare case of Legion actually working really fucking well. You did have that hard. Why didn't you use it last time, you mad person? Yeah, Legion working really well. Because you have survivors that insist on sticking together. And insist on like healing themselves. And wasting a bunch of time. And I can just undo, you know, as Legion I can undo all their progress very quickly. When you're playing Legion, you shouldn't really be too afraid of staying injured, right? And like not healing yourself. And you should never try to stick together. Because if you waste a bunch of time healing, then you bunch up, you know, like 3 of you together, then boy oh boy, I got 3 free hits. And all the time you spent doing pretty much anything is totally and completely wasted. It's like these fellas have the right idea staying injured and all. Come on. Let's see here. Nice. So like this girl as an example spent the time healing herself and I was able to undo that very, very quickly. And I think this fella dies. I don't think there's anybody who's going to be able to... Ooh. Nice. Should be him dead. Swift later, yes. Yes, my friend. We shall be getting into a necro. Like to play, but I can only play until like 23 o'clock. 23 o'clock, we can... What time is it for you right now, my friend? Because for me, it's 21:38, so that would be like an hour and a half for me. When is 23 for you? Just so I can try to get my schedule lined up. That's the one I'm talking about? Yeah, Billy, we've done that one. It's quite fun, for sure. Sometimes it will come back to bite you in the ass and it doesn't work so good, but for the most part, it works really nice, and it's quite fun. And I'm sure for the survivors it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but hey, there's like dirtier builds, right? Are you like out here somewhere? Yeah, you are. Floods of Wage, Barbecue, Pop, Pain, Res on Trickster, and I appreciate it. No worries, Gucci. Although, my friend, I will say Trickster is one of the fellas who I have the least amount of I got the least amount of perks for, so you may have to potentially pick another killer for us or different perks, but I will try to, you know, have as many what am I looking at here? Yeah, as many, what'd you call them? I'll try to get the build as close as I can for you. And if I don't have the perks, then you can look at the ones I do have, and then you can decide different ones. Or if you want, you know, because we do have every single perk in the game for Blight, Huntress, who else? Blight, Huntress, Demogorgon, Pinhead Artist, and Pyramid Head. Yeah, those 6 killers, we have every single perk in the game for them. So if you want to pick a build for those fellas, then you can pick literally anything. Trickster, however, is a little bit lacking in terms of the perks that I have for him, not gonna lie. I just saw that I can hover over the perks and stuff. How did you do that? Damn, that's nice. JX, that is a... What is it called? It's like an overlay thing. And it's a little bit dicey. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm happy to hear that it's working now. But yeah, it's like a Twitch overlay thing that somebody who is much, much smarter than me created. And I just, you know, I just pressed a button and I added it to my stream. So I can take absolutely no credit for that, but it is very, very nice, yeah. It's fucking great. I will say, like I mentioned, it's a little bit dicey and it doesn't work too good sometimes, but when it does work, it's fantastic. Deathslinger would be my second opinion, same build. Okay, I can try that, Gucci. I have more perks on Deathslinger than I do on Trickster, I can tell you that much. Mercy or death, friends. What shall it be? There she is. Shall we kill? Or shall we let them live? Survivor Memer today? Yes, sir, Luxor. In about an hour, I reckon, depending on how we do. Mercy. Mercy. Okay, 2 mercies. 1 death. Keep the votes coming, everyone. Always mercy. Alright, 3 mercy. Mercy it is. The way it works, by the way, in case anybody is wondering, is whatever mercy or death, whatever gets up to 3 votes, that wins. And I'm sure, you know, the more viewers we have, maybe if there's like 20 people watching, we do, up to 5 votes or whatever. But I reckon for the time being, 3 votes sounds about good. Mercy it is, my friends. Have you seen the Easter egg in the statue in the middle of the map? Oh, you're talking about how you when you look away, and then you look back, they turn to face at you again. It's very spooky, yeah, for sure, and it's very cool. Still dead-hearted. Right, the safe and sorry. I respect it. Oh no! Oh no! Not this again! Not this again! Not Judy Hopps, dude. Are you gonna to own it the same way that you owned it when we were talking about it earlier today? I want to see where this is gonna go. No, don't use the word attractive. Use the word that you did with me. What word did you use? Go ahead, type it out. Type the same question but replace attractive for the word that you actually used. Come on. Oh my, just type it, bro. What do you mean minors? We're no, this ain't no yiffin. Come on now. I would just expose you if you don't. I'll just say it. I'll just tell the story. Sexy, exactly. There you go. Love was very adamant that Judy Hopps is sexy. And I said, I agree with you, Luxor. I think Judy Hopps is very cute. 100%, right? As a character, she's cute. Like, design, personality, she's great, right? I like Zootopia. I like the movie. I like the characters. I think Judy Hopps is great. Very cute. Sexy? Nah. And this comes from a guy who's not afraid to admit that Lola Bunny is sexy, right? Because fuck, Lola Bunny is drawn that way, you know what I mean? So I'm not afraid to say that. Judy Hopps? I don't know about that one. Let's see in regards to the other build. Yeah, we got a match of Ghostface, and then right after that we can do Gucci's request. She's cute but not attractive, not sexy. Because it was funny. No, you did the finger. You did the swear finger, right? We have this thing, right, where if you're telling something that is absolutely true, and like you're not allowed to lie at all, right? You have to do this, and you have to like cross the pinkies, right? And if you do that, it's like you're not allowed to lie. And she has broken that several times already. Okay, so the trust is through. It's like in freaking the Earth score right now. And she did the thing, and she said, I find Judy Hopps sexy, right? And it's like, well, fuck. Now, either you actually think Judy Hopps is sexy, or you're lying to me, and you're breaking the trust yet again, and then it's awful.
I broke the pinky, right? Because it was funny, right?
You can't do that. You literally can't do that. It's sacred.
No, but it was
what do you mean?
Funny. It was funny. It was for a joke. It was like I was fucking with him, right?
You can't do that.
No.
That's not how it works. The pinky is sacred. You can't break it for a joke. It's like, oh, did you fuck my sister? No, I didn't. And then fucking later it comes out that I actually did. It's like, well, it was for a joke. That's not how it works.
No, but that's not the same thing. It's literally like...
The pinky is sacred and you cannot break it. Okay? That's how it works. Ooh, somebody sent me to Larry's as Ghostface. Yes. Exciting. A human with those curves would be sexy, but she isn't sexy.
Right.
I don't feel like she has that many curves, though.
She does.
No, I feel like Lola Bunny has the sexy curves, right? Even though she's a cartoon character, she has the sexy curves. Like, freaking Judy Hopps is just, like, she has a womanly shape, sure. But, like, would you draw her as a fucking plank? You know what I me?
No, but like, yeah,
she's like this big. She's like a foot tall.
If you wouldn't sexualize her, right?
I'm not. You're sexualizing her. You're saying she's sexy. What are you talking about? If I wasn't sexy, what the fuck? People can have weird interests. My girlfriend says that D&D aboleths are cute, which is not something I should be proud of. I have no idea what an aboleth is, my friend. So I'm gonna have to look into it. This is a fucking amazing map for Ghostface, though, and I cannot believe that one of them sent me to it. This is the greatest luck. Yeah, I don't know what that, oh, shit. Fuck! I do not know what an aboleth is, I'm afraid. However, people have weird interests for sure, right? You're totally correct. And I'm sure, listen, like, there's totally gonna be people who think that Lola Bunny is, you know, unironically hot. And fuck, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, right? Like, shit. You touch yourself to whatever material you think is good. And as long as it's not like illegal shit, right? I don't have a problem with that. You want to jerk off to Judy Hops? As far as I understand it, she's an adult, right? She's very small, but as far as the world of Zootopia goes, she's not a child. So hey, go for it. Beat your meat to Judy Hops. I don't care. But I'm just saying, right? That I feel like calling her sexy is not something like most people are going to like agree with. And I guess that's sort of the point that I was trying to make, if that makes any sense. How might all do is it what through the bars or something? I guess this in the very least gives me free liberty to... Dude, I hit the fucking wrong person out of that crew. What a shame. Oh my god, dude, the cat is going in the box hardcore right now. Can you come over and see what he's doing? It's okay for him to go in that box, so he's fine. Oh, you called him. He's not in the box anymore. That's a shame. Please! God, those benches, dude. I need to pay more attention. I'll tell you that for free right now. I'm having such bad luck, though. But to be fair, I'm not paying as much attention as I should as well. Oh, man. I'm having had a weird type of situation where I'm like... I already have them injured, so I don't want to use my power, even though that probably would be the best idea, even if I don't stock them at all. And I just use it to get the drop on them and stuff. There's bad taste in women. No, I don't. Beaky and head-shaking promises are sacred. Exactly, Billy. And exactly, Luxor. They're sacred. I'm happy that you fellas agree. It's absurd to break them. You cannot break them under any circumstance. You cannot break them because it's a joke and it's funny or whatever. What the fuck? Let me go. Apple Lester cute. Oh my god, your girlfriend terrifies me now. Right? I don't know what those are. I'm gonna have to. I imagine they're gross and disgusting and terrible. Beat my schmeat. Hey Wes, the games are good, my friend. Games are going good. Having some fun, having some good times, all that good jazz. How are you doing? How's your day been? How is your game of living? They are sacred and legally binding. Exactly. I'm pretty sure that if you go to court, like that's, you know, like I said, legally binding they are. I don't know which call that is which. Damn it! I hit the one that I had like fucking 99, dude. I'm not actually 99, but you get me. Pure sadness. If you fucking... Oh, thank god. It was for a funny. You can't break the pinky wall for funny. The pinky wall, the pinky promise for funny. It doesn't work like that. That is the worst excuse. Oh lordy. I am not doing good right now, not gonna lie, but I don't feel like I'm paying enough attention to do good as Ghosty. Even on the best map for him, I feel like Ghosty requires a lot of focus, and I'm doing a lot of chat interaction, but hey, I'm having fun, so I hope you fellas will forgive my sloppy playing. No, we're not doing terrible at the same time, even if we're not doing great either. Like open-minded you are, it's important. Yeah, Billy. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like there's just so much hate in the world for things that like really do not fucking matter, right? And it's like, I get it that, you know, like if you're doing fucked up shit, then I'd say that, yeah, maybe we shouldn't, you know, like not support that or whatever, right? But like so much shit is just like so harmless and it doesn't like affect anybody, right? And like if you want to beat your beat to like furry porn or whatever, like why do I care, dude? It's like, as you know, it's not you're not harming anyone. Like go for it. So that doesn't change my life. It doesn't affect me in any way. Like fucking hell. Why would I have a problem with that? And then, you know, if you like do fucked up shit outside of that, right? Then the problem isn't that like the problem isn't the furry bit of it, right? The problem would be that you are doing the fucked up shit. Hello. So that's like two unrelated issues, if you know what I'm talking about. Donald Wald? Who got Donald Wald? Did I Donald Wald everybody? I hope not. I'm so sorry if I did. goodness. Thank you for the link to the Abloblefs. I'm going to take a look at it in a second. And please do remind me in case I forget, which is very possible. Ah, damn it. She saw it coming too. Yes, sir, Luxor. There will be Survivor Memer today, my friend. We shall be... Is that hard? I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. We shall be doing Survivor in... Maybe we can do one more killer match, and then after that, we can do Survivor. If that sounds good for you fellas. I mean, 2 hours later. Listen, I responded to that. Believe it or not, you can go back onto the VOD. I remember, right? Right in the Legion match, when we closed the hatch, we found a K. In between those two events, I answered Luxor's question. So you can go back in the VOD and find out. Can I join Survivor later? Sure, Necro. Absolutely. Anybody who wants to join the queue and play with us when we play Survivor is welcome to do so. However, we might, you know, we're going to have to keep things cycling, right? So I can promise that you're going to be able to play every single match. Maybe it was a mistake. Nope. Worked out. Go away, dude. So yeah, so maybe, you know, you can like play 2 and then leave for 1 and then play 2 more and then leave for 1, so on and so forth. I can't promise they're going to be able to play like every single match that I do. However, I'll try my best to have everybody be able to play as many matches as possible. But I need to be funny. You are very funny, sweetie. You don't have to break the sacred pinky promise in order to be funny. There I say, I think breaking the sacred pinky promise should be punishable by death. And I don't think this is as controversial of an opinion as it may initially seem. You're not bruh. You're injured. Why do you care? Oh, she got stuck. Nice. I went in. You got it, Luxor. Absolutely, my friend. He's gonna kill me, guys. Listen, I feel that I could do that, right? And as long as I tell the jury that's because you broke the sacred pinky promise, they're gonna let me right off the hook. I think even the people in chat they're gonna be like, yeah, nah, listen, you break the pinky promise. It's entirely, completely ethical, completely deserved, totally okay. So hey, just loop him exactly. You could just loop me. Just take me to Shack and, you know, vault the window, pre-drop pallet if you have to, so on and so forth. Easy peasy, or DBD gamer. Hey Gax, I'm sorry, my friend. However, I don't know. I'm just in a murdery mood today. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, she found it. Nice, good job. Thank you for checking out the stream, my friend. Hugely appreciated. GG. Rough match for you guys, but I got so lucky. Ghostface is such a specific killer, like, that really needs good maps and stuff. And the fact that one of you fellas sent me to what's it called, Larry's, is very, very lucky of me. But very well played and good stuff, my friend. Thank you for checking out the stream once again. If you'd like to pick a killer for us, my friend, we have every single one of them unlocked. All you must do is drop it in chat and I'll be happy to play that killer for you. And if you'd like to give us a follow, we are here every single day playing this game, never resting, never stopping. And GG, well played once again, and thank you for checking us out. Didn't even have to show mercy. True, Billy. I mean, I would be willing to give them some mercy there, especially because I mean, I didn't know at the time, but it was a person who gave us the offering that we needed, right? But sometimes, yeah, you don't even have the chance to just find hatch on their own. So GG's. I join Survivor games once you jump over to Survivor, though. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, my friend. I think we'll still play like 1 or 2 more of Killer, and then after that we can jump and do some Survivor times, and that sounds like a good schedule to me, if you fellas are down for that stuff. There was a, let me look for the pick. What was it? Somewhere around here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Floods of Rage, Barbecue, Pop, Pain, Res. Let's see, Barbecue, check. Floods of Rage, we're not gonna have, not a chance, right? Yeah, no Floods of Rage. Pain Res, also not gonna have that. Yeah, no. Because two of those perks are very new, so I think I'm not gonna have them on either of these killers, to be honest with you. Pop goes the weasel and barbecue. I do have Floods of Rage and Pain Resonance. That's when it becomes a bit of a problem. We can try spending some blood points, because do I have... I got pop. So yeah, so let me try, actually, what I can do is try to spend some blood points on the fella and see how it goes. Ba, 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 ba. Bam. 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 Oh, whoops. But that's not looking good. Late game builds? Oh, I do like those, my friend. They're pretty spicy for sure. Right now we're trying to do, I think it was Gucci who asked for it, right? Yeah, Gucci. Gucci, my friend, would you like to pick another killer for us? Because sadly, both, because the issue there is that Pain Resonance and Floods of Rage are two very new perks. So I'm not going to have them for a ton of killers is the issue I'm running into. Let's get Corrupt, why not? However, if you want to be 1000% certain, there are those 6 killers that I have every single perk for. So if you'd like to pick one of those fellas, I'd be happy to play that build on you. But if you want to just, you know, if you want me to play Trickster with a different build, that's also totally cool. So it's up to you, my friend. Because we got Pop and Barbecue. The problem it comes with the newer perks. We could try maybe a Huntress with that build, you know? And then we would just replace, what, Tinker with Floods of Rage? Although, which one is Floods of Rage again? Is that the Unhook one? I don't know the alphabet, apparently. Furtive Chase, what the heck is Floods of Rage? Do I not have every single perk for Huntress? Am I tripping? Is it yellow? Oh, is it Scourge Hook Floods of Rage? It's Scourge Hook Floods of Rage. There you go. Discordance instead of Floods of Rage on Huntress. Sounds good, my friend. If you would like me to play a different killer, though, just say the word. Because we can do this build here. And we do have a Floods of Rage as well, if you would like. Because it turns out that, you know, it's, I always forget, but it's Hex Floods of Rage. It's not on F. And if you would like us to play Trickster instead, I do have 3 of those perks on him. I'm only going to be missing Pain Res. So it's up to you, my friend. All you must do is give me confirmation. And I will go in with either a match of this beautiful boy or this beautiful girl. In the meantime, I shall drink some water. Huntress sounds good, my friend. I particularly like the addition of barbecue and chili because then I get double blood points and boy oh boy. I'm trying to get every single perk for every single killer, so our Father who art in heaven knows that I need these fucking blood points. That's for damn sure. But we are going to have a very solid build, honestly. Discordance is going to give us some intel about like multiple people going on the gen. Pop and Pain Raz are just a great gen regression. And then good old barbecue and chili to just, you know, give us some information, give us some sniping possibility. While at the same time, giving us double blood points, which is very, very nice indeed. So thank you very much for the pick, my friend. Let's try to kick some ass. While we're at it, why don't we? This build saved me in my last game of Hunters yesterday. They were doing gens only together. Oh, that's really good, yeah. if the survivors don't catch on to the fact that you are getting a ton of information by them doing gens together, and they keep doing that, it's absolutely fantastic for you, for sure. So that is ooh, that's going to be a lot of blood points for us. Let's try to do good this match, because this is going to be a ton of blood points. I'm doing a craft project as I as I stream. Just because I realized I've been wanting to cut this thing down, this package, so it's a little bit more compact. And I just realized that I have a scissor on my desk, therefore I'm able to do that very, very easily. And look at that, it's just shrunken down in size considerably than the previous version. Hell yeah. Feel it's hard to get iridescent shards compared to blood points if you don't pay with real life for DLC? Yes, for sure. Like, the game is extremely grindy, for sure. However, the blood point grind does not feel anywhere near as bad as the character grind. Because, like, I feel like you have to play for, like, 60, 70 hours in order to be able to unlock one character with shards. So it takes for absolutely ever. And, you know, with, like, 60 and 70 hours worth of blood points, you are not going to be getting enough blood points to do anything, like, in the grand scheme of things. If you're talking about, you know, the grand goal of maybe having, you know, every perk unlocked for every killer, and maybe every perk unlocked on, like, a single survivor, you are, you know, you're not going to have anywhere near the amount that you need with 60 hours of gameplay. However, in those 60 hours, you're constantly going to be, like, unlocking new things, right? And, like, feeling like you're making progress. However, you know, if you play 50 hours and you're like, God damn it, I still, you know, I've been playing 50 hours only being able to play these characters and I can't play any others, then it's, like, very, very rough. It feels like it takes way longer, right? Which I suppose I feel like at the end of the day, you probably could, bonk. You probably could say, oh, nice. Ah, you're fricked here though, right? Because you don't have a barbecue. Or sorry, you don't have that hard. Because of my add-on. She held W for a good amount of time though. This map is kind of rough on pain resistance hits though. We got lucky though, and there's a good one for us for right there. Yoink. Let's see what the gen of the most progress is. That one, nice. The fella's still there. But yeah, I reckon that, you know, maybe if you're trying to unlock everything, it's possible that blood points are even more grindy than shards, but I don't think it feels that way because, you know, shards are like you are not unlocking anything in the process, where with blood points you are unlocking tons of things, but there's so much more to unlock. Because you know, you need to unlock the, say, like 100 perks, right? I don't think I make it there. You need to unlock 100 perks for every killer, as an example. Except it's not actually 100 perks, it's 300 perks, right? Because there's a 3 tiers for each. So you end up literally having to unlock like 300 things for every single killer and every single survivor. And it's just like fucking crazy, right? And not every single survivor, because like every survivor plays the same way. So maybe you're just going to like pick one survivor that you like, and the other survivors you only have to like level up to level like 40 or whatever, right? And then you're fine. But for killer, it's like you have to spend 17 billion fucking blood points for every single killer in the game, which is just absolutely insane. Getting value already? Yes, sir, Gucci. It's working out pretty good for us so far, for sure. Let's hope that they remain going to the same gens and stuff. That would be pretty good for us. We're having a good match so far. Hey, Leo, welcome on in, my friend. How are you doing? Hope you're having... How was your stream? You had a 24-hour stream. How did it go? I wasn't able to log in for the rest of it, sadly. But how did it go? You must tell me details. Also, hello, I live Aaron. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Why is that heartbroken? Leo, I think, right? I'll try to keep it kind of short because I feel like everybody in the stream has already heard me complain about that hard 17,000 times, so I'll try to keep it as short as I can, just so you know I don't give my viewers fucking PTSD. I don't have them go, oh my god, dear god, he's fucking at it again, right? So I'll keep it short. Stop that 14 hours. Oh, hi. Gotcha, my friend. I will say I totally respect that decision, given the fact that you already streamed earlier in the day. I honestly think what you should have done is counted the earlier stream. So, you know, so then if you did that, technically it would be, what, like 21 hours maybe? Something like that? Because I feel like if you take it... I was really expecting that to hit, but I guess not, unfortunately for me. I feel like if you take like an hour and a half break in between, that still counts part of the 24-hour stream, right? Obviously, the hour and a half in which you took a break doesn't count, but the bit before that, I think that counts. Personally. Only Beta Mayos use Dead Hard. I'm trying. Listen, Dead Hard is fucking so unbelievably fucking good, and I do not blame anybody who uses it because it's just that fucking good, right? But I am trying to, you know, I figure if I complain so much about that hard, maybe I should try not to use it, right? So I've been trying to, I have now become a Sprint Burst Chad. And that's what I've been trying to work with. And I've been having fun and enjoying myself. However, I feel like every single fucking match, there's still, you know, at least one moment that comes up. I'm like, God, if only I had that hard now. Which, like, it is that fucking powerful. 5 hour early in the day, so 19 total, but 14 hours straight. Gotcha. I feel like we can call that a 19-hour stream in that case, personally. Because I feel like if you took, you know, especially when it was impromptu like that, I reckon the hour and a half that you took of a break or whatever it was, 2 hours-ish, I feel like that doesn't count towards, you know what I'm saying, it being like, hey, the stream is now cancelled or whatever. That was a terrible sentence, but I think you understood what I mean. The gamer habit reloads after one hatchet. Yes, I think I did do that very unnecessarily, not gonna lie. Balance Dead Hard. That's a pretty spicy combination. Yeah, using like Lithe and stuff with Dead Hard is actually pretty spicy because I don't feel like most killers are going to expect it, right? Because it's so rare. Like, it works good, but like it's so rare when that it comes up. Oh, you are. You very much like do not see people running it often at all. You're gonna have that window? Yeah, but I don't think I hit you. Nah, shit. DPD expansions are all on sale right now. Nice. Nice, Luxor. Shame. I mean, I have everything already, so I don't actually have anything to spend my money with, but... I don't know, it's kind of weird for me to go like, damn it, I don't have anything to spend my money on. If that makes sense. What a Giga Chad. I think now I hit you though, right? Oh, this guy's smart as hell, dude. Props to you. Let me just try not to miss this. Let me try not to miss this. Immediately misses. But you made a very big mistake though against the Huntress. Says you're being a high level chat before I saw you playing Survivor. Thank you, Gucci. Appreciate it, my friend. I used that hard for my escape streak attempt. Oh yeah, if you're doing stuff like that, listen, I don't blame anybody for using that hard. Like, it's just so fucking good, right? And my policy is always like, if it's in the game... How did I... What? And just like that, these people have done 17,000 generators because once again, I keep being nice and feeling like I'm in control, and then it comes back to bite me in the ass. But well played by them. But yeah, like, you know, my policy is that, like, if it's in the game, like, it's fair game. And I think there's a lot of... I think Dead Hard is completely broken. I think No Ed is completely broken, right? So if it's in the game, like, use it. There's nothing wrong with that. And, yeah, like, it sucks for the other side, sure. But at the same time, you know, if I'm gonna be angry at anybody, I'm gonna be angry at behavior. For, like, not balancing the game, right? Like, you can't... I don't feel like you can really, like, blame a player for being like... Oh, how dare you use a thing that is available to you in the video game, right? It's like... Just, I don't know, just do whatever you want. As long as you're not going in, you know, like, purposefully attempting to, like, ruin the fun for others. You're still not, you know, you're not doing anything, like, wrong. Okay, somebody dead helps. Let's try to get over to that generator as quick as we can, though. Just want to hear your reasoning. Yeah, I still haven't explained it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Drink every time. Chris rants. Fucking, if you're talking alcoholic drinks, you're talking about alcohol poisoning. I'll tell you that shit right now for absolute free. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The thing about Dead Hard that I don't like about it, right, is that I think it gives you a ton of reward for no work whatsoever. When you bring Sprint Burst, like, you have a lot of reward, right? But at the same time, you got, like, some downsides with it. Where it's like, you gotta bring a Sprint Burst, and then you can walk around everywhere to make sure that your Sprint Burst is available to you, right? But then, maybe Sprint Burst is hurting you more than it's helping you, right? And then, oh, let me just see if I can catch this fellow on a fuck up here. Yes, I can. And then you go, oh, so I'm just gonna run everywhere instead of willy-nilly. Well, if you do that, then maybe your Sprint Burst never comes in clutch. Then it doesn't really help you either. You go, well, then I'm gonna bring Fixated to, like, mitigate that effect, right? You can do that, but now you're dedicating 2 perks. Then you go, oh, I'm going to bring Lithe. Well, then you run the risk of, like, never finding a window. You run the risk of maybe trying to force a window play and then getting hit anyways, and then you don't really get that much value out of Lithe. Then you do the same thing with a Balanced Landing, right? You run the risk of just never having the opportunity of, like, the killer catching you in a position where you just get hit before you get to make use of the Balanced Landing. You go into a map that's just, like, exceedingly flat or whatever, so on and so forth. Like, all these exhaustion perks, they have, like, downsides to them. And I like that about them, right? And, like, I suppose the one exception to that would be Overcome. But even then, Overcome is just kind of like, you're just getting an extra long speed boost or whatever. So, like, all those. Let me just. It's very. I'm so sorry. It's hard to talk and focus at the same time. I mean, this match is fine, right? I probably don't actually need to fucking give it too much thought. But anyways, there's, like, almost like layers to all those perks, right? And they all require, like, you to use your brain and you to master and you to, like, think about fucking, 3 steps ahead, so on and so forth, and all this shit in order to get a reward out of them. Dead Hard, on the other hand, is literally press E and then you're fine. And there's a couple of things I don't like about it, right? Like, the main thing I don't like about Dead Hard is the iframes that it gives you. Because the issue with the iframes is that it makes it so that it completely, like, negates a mistake. I think that, if you're in a loop and the killer, like, mind games you, I think you should go down for it. Not necessarily go down, but you should, like, get hit, right? The same thing where, like, if the survivor mind games you, then I don't think I should be able to, like, press a button and, like, get a magic hit. But because of the way that Dead Hard is, you press E and then you're fine. And then, like, it completely, like, undoes your mistakes. And the way that lots of loops are laid out, as long as the survivor just doesn't, like, panic press E, and they just, like, aim themselves in the right direction. Mercy or no mercy, by the way? Sorry, mercy. No mercy. We're just murder. Sorry. Was too late. Like, as long as the survivor doesn't completely fuck it up, what you end up with is survivors that, like, essentially take 3 hits to go down. You know what I mean? Like, you have to hit the survivor once, and then the second time that you go to hit them, they press E and it undoes whatever mistake they made. And then you have to hit the survivor then, like, again. And then once again, there's no chance that you're going to, like, mismanage the Dead Hard. Or that you're going to, like, find yourself in a situation where, like, Dead Hard isn't useful. Like, as long as you're not, like, stupid, you're going to get use out of it, right? And, like, then you have situations where survivors are just fucking, like, you hit the survivor, they get a speed boost, you catch up, you go to hit the survivor, they Dead Hard, then, they drop a pal on your face or whatever, then you have to go break that, and then you catch up to them on the next loop, they fucking use a styptic, and then you hit them, and then, like, they get the speed boost, and you have to catch up. Like, it's just, like, at the end of the day, you open the Dead Hard box. Exactly, Cheval. Listen, Leo specifically asked me about it, okay? So it's like, it's too much reward for too little work is my problem. Like, literally pressing a button and negating literally anything that the killer has done is, in my opinion, an issue. And, like, NOED is the same, where, if you're talking about, like, Devour, right? You have to hook 3 people, go away from the hook, they get rescued, And in that entire time, you have to hope that your totem doesn't get cleansed. If you do that, then now you have insta-down. If you're playing Ghostface, you have to stalk someone fully, then you have insta-down. If you're playing Michael Myers, you have to stalk people, then eventually you have insta-down. Oni, like, same thing. All those perks, right, all those killers, there's like an amount of work that you need to put in before you're able to get the reward of the insta-down. Sprint burst, you have to manage it in order to be able to get the reward off that distance on the killer, right? No-ed and Dead Hard. No-ed is literally you just don't do anything, and then when the end game comes, you have a free insta-down for absolutely no work. You can fucking suck as much penis as you want throughout the entire match, and then when the end game comes, you're just gonna be able to one-shot everybody. I don't think that's fair. Like, you didn't do anything to earn that. Dead Hard is you press one button, and then you just, like, you know, you are now, like, fine. You just, like, you get to undo whatever mistake you made. You literally get iframes so the killer can hit you if they mind gamed you. If you got fucking greedy and you went for one extra loop when you couldn't have, you know you didn't like pre-drop the pallet, you can just Dead Hard, and then you get the distance to make it. Yada 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 yada, right? And I don't think that's good. Like, I feel like, you know, Dead Hard extends the chase by like one hit every time, and No-Ed reduces the chase by one hit every time. And I don't mind those things, right? I don't mind things that reduce the chase by one hit or increase the chase by one hit, as long as you have to do something to earn them, and it's just not something that like happens for literally no effort whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? Bubba just rev 1 second and insta-down, he is stupid? I don't think so, Billy. Because Bubba, it's not revving for 1 second. Like, how long do you have to rev a chainsaw for? I think that Bubba is one of the most fun killers to play against, right? And I know what you're thinking, apart from face camping. I think Bubba is too good at face camping, and that's what makes him really fun, right? However, when you're in a tile, I think Bubba is really fun to try to bait out his chainsaw. Because the chainsaw, both for Billy and for Bubba, like, there is a certain amount of work that you need to put in, where you need to rev the chainsaw for, like, I don't know, 3-4 seconds, however long it is. And then when you do that, you're going to be giving the survivor a warning that you're going to be doing that. They're going to be putting distance against you, right? And then he's going to be able to, like, catch up to you. And when you are playing against him, like, on a tile, I think that's very balanced and very fun in terms of, like, trying to like, you know, go to a pallet, right? And then you have the mind game of, like, do I bait out the chainsaw and then don't drop it and keep going and waste a bunch of his time because he thinks I'm going to drop the pallet and he's going to get to eat it immediately? Or do I, you know, is he going to put his chainsaw up and then mind game me and then I keep running and then he gets the M1 on me? Like, there's all these, like, things, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't really get, like, an insta-down for free. You can very much play around the fact that the Bubba has an M1, if you know what I'm talking about. Or sorry, the Bubba's M2, rather. Bubba loses a million years of time if he bumps his light into something. Exactly, and you also have, like, that risk associated with it, right? No-Ed is like, end game, it pops you M1, they're just down. You know what I'm saying? And the issues I have with it is that there's no way of, like, countering either of them. Like, you have some people telling you, oh, you can, well, if you just do bones. But, like, how? You're crazy, dude. Like, you have to go around the map, find 5 bones, cleanse 5 bones, in the off chance that the killer has fucking No-Ed, just in case, right? And if he doesn't have No-Ed, then you just wasted a bunch of fucking time. And besides, when have you ever played, like, against a good killer that you think you have enough spare time to go around fucking cleansing 5 bones, like, just in case? Like, it doesn't happen. That's another issue I have with No-Ed, right? Is that there's nothing you can do about it, really. Like yeah, you can go around cleansing 5 bones, but if you can, then that means that the killer's, like, probably, like, dog shit, right? And if they are that bad that you're able to do that and still win the game, then should you even, like, be worried about, like, No-Ed that much? Like, maybe No-Ed, you know, guarantees the killer, like, 1 kill if they're that bad. And is it that big of a deal? So, like, I feel like there's no real way of, like, countering No-Ed. And, like, Dead Hard is, like, there's some very specific things that you can do to counter Dead Hard, right? Like Hunters with the M2 hatchet, so on and so forth. Insta-down killers, like, not even so much. Because, you know, you can insta-down a survivor the first time, and then, but then next time they get off the hook, they can just stay injured if they want. You know? So it's, I could keep going, but I'll read some of the comments. I'll take some of your feedback. and then I'll stop myself here because otherwise I will keep going. I said I was gonna keep it short. I have not kept it short. The only thing I slightly disagree with is not as easy as just pressing a button. Killer will wait, and then you would do something not have happen if you press. But yes, everything else makes sense. No, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like Dead Hard doesn't really like work if you're out in the open. You know what I'm saying? The issue I have with Dead Hard is more like in like loops and stuff. That's when it becomes like immensely powerful, right? Because it allows you to like greed and get different or get extra loops. It allows you to go like from one loop to the other and like be really bold about things. It allows you to like undo a mistake if the killer like mind games you, so on and so forth. But like at the end of the day, if you have one you know, if you're out in the open, then yeah, like Dead Hard is not really gonna do anything for you. But like even then, that's like I feel like if you're out in the open, you're out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get hit either way. Like there's not really that's gonna make a ton of a difference for you. Yes, JX, you may join, my friend. Let's see. All right, hang on.
You have to help.
Let's manage this. What's happening?
To help him.
Helping what? You're throwing stuff? All right, hang on. Super quick. All right. Who is in here right now? Because like there is only one thing I'm concerned with right now, right? JX, I think you said you have to leave in like 35 minutes. Is that correct? So we probably want to play with JX ahead of time now. Can you confirm that? And also, JX, are you in the game already? Are you Mask and Meg by any chance? I think you are, right? Can you confirm that? All right, cool. Then you're good. Then we're good. So I don't think if anybody else wants to play, my friends, just drop it in chat. That way I know next match we can have somebody leave and then you guys step in. No, it's all good, Luxor. Don't even sweat about it, my friend. Very nice and generous of you, but we should be all good. Because the only thing I was concerned about was that JX can only play for like 30 minutes, so I wanted to make sure that they could get a couple of matches in. But they're already in here. They're Mask and Meg, so we're all good. I cleansed all totems in 4 matches today and not a single no-ed. Yeah, exactly, Leo. It fucking sucks. Because, like, it's one of those things, right, where if you can get away with that and still win the game, chances are the killer's not even that good, and you don't have to worry about no-ed, right? And it's like, well, if the killer is that good and they have no-ed and you spend all that time, then you're basically throwing the game. And it's probably not even going to come down to the end game if you have one person just, like, you know, cleansing bones are all around all the time. So it's like, you know, it's just a weird way of, like, countering it, because, like, it's like way too much shit that you have to give up as a survivor to maybe in the off chance. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the off chance that they even have Dead Hard. So no worries, my friend. Nobody needs to worry about being an amazing pro gamer, because honestly, I'm not that good pro gamer either. It's just that, you know, it's good. We're here to have fun, my friends, and as long as you're not like purposefully throwing, it's all good. Don't even worry about it. To change the tone, behold. Let's see Cheval's video.
Hey.
I love that one, Cheval. That's my... Oh, dude, this is like my favorite video of all time ever. Not actually my favorite video of all time ever, probably, but this is a fucking absolute amazing S-tier video. I need to... I'll read the comments in just a second. I just need to show you guys this because it's the best shit ever. Thank you so much, Cheval, for reminding me of this piece. You guys ready?
Get the fuck out of here. Hey. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I love it, dude. You exchange that gif over and over. It's fucking perfect. I love everything about that video 100%. But let me go back super quick. Leo, by the way, in regards to your build, I didn't see that. Very sorry. I can give you a refund, or I can play a ghosty match for you later once we're done with the Survivor games. So it is your call, my friend. You can just tell me what would you prefer. The fact that he gets speed while he is swinging is insane. That's the thing, Billy, is that like his speed comes at the cost of him having to hold it and slow himself down for like 4 or 5 seconds, right? So he has to get speed, because if he didn't get speed, then he would never catch up to you, you know? He would like slow himself down for 4 to 5 seconds. The survivor would make distance, and then if he's just going at the normal speed, then he doesn't, you know, by the time he catches up with the survivor, it's like fucking the survivor's on Panama at that point. So he kind of like needs to get speed. Let's get the Discord. Yes, sir. Welcome on into the Discord, Luxor. You have no idea how satisfying when you cleanse them all and the killer has no idea. Yes, Gucci. I will say, absolutely. I did go through a bit of a bone hunting phase, and it is absolutely fantastic when you manage to when you manage to do all bones. And the best part is that sometimes, some like rare occasions, you'll cleanse all bones, and then the killer will hit you on endgame and expect nowhere to pop up, and you can see the confusion on their like body language of their character, of them sort of like looking around, being like, what the fuck? Because they expect the NOED to have popped up, and then you cleansed all bones. So when it does work, it's fucking fantastic, and it's a great feeling, particularly in those rare occasions where you're the person that gets hit, and you can tell by the way the killer's behaving that they were not expecting their their plan B to fall apart on them like that. Bubba always M1. Yeah, Bubba, I feel like you have to M1 lots of times against good survivors, right? Like, that's the thing, you know? Because, like, when I play Bubba, I feel like half my hits are M1s and half my hits are chainsaws. Because on loops and stuff against good survivors, it is really, really difficult to get the chainsaw hits. I think the problem with Bubba really comes with face camping. Because when it comes to, like, you know, in loops and stuff, I don't feel like his chainsaw isn't fair at all. And, like, baiting it is, like, very fun and enjoyable. And it adds lots of layers to, like, mind games and stuff, in my opinion. And I think it's, like, perfectly fair and doable to avoid him. But when it comes to, you know, if he's going to sit, like, next to a fucking hook, right? And then there's, like, literally nothing you can do. And then that's when it becomes a problem. Because by the time you're done, you know, by the time it takes you to, like, go through the animation, he revs his chainsaw, he hits you, he hits the person on the hook, he keeps using his things, and then he catches up to the person that just got off the hook, and then he hits them a second time, and now you have, you know, a massive fucking issue. And Loopson's very strong. Exactly, yeah, Leo. Out in the open, like, that hard's not really, like, going to do anything for you. But then again, like, what is going to do? Like, I feel like everything in the game is, like, sort of a loop related, right? Like, if you're in a loop, you're in sort of a safe zone. That hard makes loops, like, even safer. And I don't think there's, like, anything that's really gonna make, like, an open dead zone, like, safe, apart from maybe, like, sprint burst, I guess. But even then, like, that comes at the cost of, like, having to manage it, right? And then if you just, like, run over to a generator in the dead zone and you don't care about anything, then the killer comes to you, then, like, you're shit out of luck. You're dead. Oh, ruin. Your dead hard's not gonna do anything. But then if you like manage, or sorry, your sprint burst. But then if you manage it, right, and then with the sprint burst, you can get yourself out of the dead zone. Know that good stuff. I won't play, but I sent a friend request. All right, Billy, sounds good, my friend. I shall accept that. I think I've accepted that, right? Am I crazy? Oh, it might have been on DBD itself. I can accept that in just a second. I prefer to just memorize the totems. If you can cleanse them and don't find them, then one you can find, it's NOED. Right, yeah. Also, that's the thing, Necro, is that the NOED is always going to spawn, right? Like, it does not matter. Like, it's not like, oh, NOED is going to spawn on this totem. NOED always spawns on the totem that's available. So you can 100% cleanse, 4 totems. Trapper. Okay. You can cleanse 4 totems, right? And then there's going to be 1 totem left, and that NOED will spawn on that, like, 100% of the time. Because NOED it doesn't care, like, which totem it is. It just cares that a totem at all is available. And the only way to counter it is to have every single totem cleansed. Or have, like, 4 cleansed and 1 boon, or... or fucking 3 cleansed and 2 boons, so on and so forth. What's the biggest pain about totems? Having a challenge where you have to escape while you cleanse them all and the killer has Pentimento? Yeah. Yeah, that is actually very true. That is a bit of a pisser for sure, now that Pentimento is a thing. So you're having to, like, fucking basically cleanse 10 bones now. Like, good luck. Whereas a kindergarten teacher... What makes you say that? Makes you say that, wife? Like, get the fuck out of here, dog. Yes, get the fuck out of here. Just refund, I'll drop it later. Alright, sounds good, Leo. I shall do so, my friend. Oh my god. How interested in protecting this gen are you going to be? But you see here, right? I actually have to go. Like, I had the reward of making the distance from sprint burst, right? But that came at the cost of me like walking the entire time and not like sprinting. And it's a bit of a risk that you take. But like, you know, if I have that hard, then it's just like I can greet it as much as I want, and then I just press a button and then I make it through the loop and it's no biggie. Right, I should probably shut the fuck up about that hard now, not gonna lie. Probably gonna edit some videos, so I might be lurking later or be sleeping. Sounds good, Leo. No worries, my friend. Whenever you can show up, you are more than welcome, of course. And hugely appreciated. Got pizza back. What if you cleanse all totems? It doesn't proc no ed, right? Yeah, Charlie. That's what we've been talking about, and that is 100% correct. Where if you I do not make it there in a million years. The only way to counter no-ed is to have no totems available for it to spawn on. And what that means is that, you know, you could have one totem that's cleansed and then 4 active boons, but then you would need, you know, the killer to not step on any of them. And if the killer has no-ed and he notices that you have lots of boons and stuff, chances are they'll probably, you know, like make sure to, right when they feel that the last gen is about to pop, they'll make sure to go and step on one. Oh! Oh, thank you, Luxor, you're a god. That was actually a fuck up on my part. Run, my friend. I'll keep this fella entertained. But the only, you know, because no-ed just cares, like, is there a bone ready for me? Ooh, bless, dude. And if there, like, are no bones available, then it cannot proc. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry! What do I do here? Oh, God. A flashy save. That's the answer. He's not stupid! Oh my god. He's gonna turn around, right? I'm fucking dead. I'll waste his time at least. I'll hold W on you, son. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, well done. That's okay, though. At the end of the day, we should be able to get JX back up, so it should be all be good. Yeah, exactly. Like what you say, no way does not spawn. Because you take care of all the babies and you make sure they get to play and stuff. They're not babies, they're the beautiful scrubbers. And oh, shit. I have Deliverance, by the way, gamers, so don't even worry about me. I'll just do this, right? Should be all good. Yoink. I'm not monkey, thank you. You got it, my friend. You got the right idea. Think you would have finished that gen if both of you went for it? Yeah. I think so too, actually. But yeah, we managed to get it, so it's all good. Do you have another one here? Not gonna lie, I made a mistake. I assumed this trapper was a bit dumb. And I don't think he is, so... Whoopsie daisies. Consume me by talking about getting into guarantee spawn? Wait, what do you mean, Charlie? What you mean? Another way to counter nowhere is to be lucky enough to have a spawn in front of you. Also that, yeah. Like, sometimes you're literally, like, doing... It's quite funny, too. But you can be doing a generator and then, like, looking at a totem, and then the second that the last generator pops that you're doing, you see the totem burst in flames. And you just, like, laugh, you know what I'm saying? So that is also a counter, but that one is very luck-dependent for sure. As luck-dependent as it gets there, I say. Sorry, a long-ass conversation you do not want to have. No worries, Leo. You don't have to apologize, my friend. It is, listen. I am happy to rant about that hard whenever, right? I only feel bad for all the people in chat who have already heard me rant about that hard. Thank you very much, my friend. The people in chat who have already heard me ranting about that hard for 17,000 hours combined. Like my girlfriend here. So I just feel bad for them, but listen, I'm happy to bitch. I'm happy to bitch and moan about that hard. Anytime you want. You're talking about like if you had 4 totems cleansed, you could 100% get it to spawn in the last. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing I mean. is that, you know, it will always spawn on whatever bone is available. So if there's only one last bone available, then that's the one it's going to spawn on. So that's the thing, right? It's not even like, oh, kind of like piggy boxes almost, where it's guaranteed to be on one of them. So you could maybe just cleanse one bone and get lucky. Nah. Noed will, you can cleanse 4, Noed will spawn on the last, 100%. What happened to me once? Yeah, it's happened to me a couple of times too. It's quite funny, quite humorous for sure. I confused and thought there was some whack interaction where vault items are cleansed and one random respawn or something. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha, my friend. I understand where your mind went just now. I do have to be quite careful here, not gonna lie. That being said, I am sketched out about being a trapper. Let's just hope. Ooh, bless. I think he keeps like resetting that trap, so I reckon he's gonna have that trap back there again, right? Oh. Alrighty, let's try to jump on a generator. Yes, Luxor. Uh-oh. Here comes a friend. Do. Yo, he wants me, bro. He wants me. I don't mind dying. However, let me attempt to make sure that I can draw him away. Did we give this fella a 3-gen or what? I don't know. Where's the last one? You just 3-gen us? Uh-oh! Uh-oh, Luxor. Listen, why didn't you teabag in Morse code? That would have been helpful. Yeah, not gonna lie, my mind was not focused on the orders of the generators. So I will take responsibility for that. But that's alright. I believe in our gamer power. And we will be able to overcome this, gamers. Typical craze. I feel like I'm pretty good about not 3-genning people. Clearly not today, but you know. That's okay. He wants me. Gonna have to go away from the generator if you want me, buddy. Oh yeah. Bonk. Gonna have to go up. He's coming back. What in the fuck? Oh, nice. And now for Noed. Here we go. Thank you for the lurk, Leo. Enjoy the show from the shadows. What did I say? What did I say? What in the fucking... Dude, did you guys see that? Somebody fucking please tell me that you saw that. I saw the trap. I fucking pressed M1. My character started the fucking... Oh my god, dude. My character literally started the fucking animation of going for the trap, and I got sucked into the fucking trap, dude. That was absolutely fucking bananas. Oh boy, and now I'm fucking dead. Rip. Speaking of Noed, being a very fair and balanced perk, right, guys? Oh no. But, like, that's kind of exactly what I mean, you know? Right, this killer, I feel like this killer played, like, rather poorly for the most part. And I don't mean to, like, talk shit, but he had, like, 3 hooks, you know what I'm saying? But, like, all of a sudden now, for absolutely nothing special that he did, he gets to potentially, like, turn the game around and get a 4K out of this. Because, you know, where normally he would have to hit me once and everybody else twice, now he just only has to hit, everybody once, right? And once again, I don't mind that if you have, you know, if you have Devour Hope, if you have Bubba, if you have fucking Billy, if you have Michael Myers, Oni, if you have, like, anything that gives you a one-shot through basically you having to work towards that ability. When it just happens to you and you have to do literally nothing, that just feels very undeserved and unfair in my opinion. I think your character went to go for the exit gate. Oh, actually, probably Sophie. You know what? That might be it. That would be like weird though, wouldn't it? But I guess. Ooh, nice Luxor. Because like I was so far away from the thing. I was so far away from the exit gate compared to my distance to the trap. But that could be what it was, honestly. But that was like all sorts of scuffed. I want to look back at the VOD and see, honestly, because that was fucking. Oh, thank you. There you go. Perfect. Thank you so much, Charlie. Let me take a look at it. I say, whoops. Yeah, you're right. It said open escape. That is so weird though. I guess that's just like spaghetti coding, right? Because if you see here, the exit gate is in front of me, sure, but the in between me and the exit gate, like in between me and the exit gate, is the trap, right? So I see it, right? I stop, I walk up to it, and then you see I hit M1, and it goes open escape instead of open trap. And I guess this is spaghetti coding, but like if there's like something here, and I'm here, right? And there's something in between, and I go here, and I interact with it, why the fuck is it trying to interact with this thing, as opposed to the thing that's in between us? That makes no sense, but that is exactly what happened. I pressed M1, and then I got sucked into the exit gate, and then the trap got me. That is something to concern myself with, it would seem, that I was not aware of. Oh, 3 escapes? Oh, nice, dude. Good job. Did he let us escape, or what happened here? Is he angry? Just download like 100 mods for starter, dude. Damn, sweetie. That sounds fun. Good shit. I hope they're nice mods. Does any of the mods allow you to date the homeless person? That's what I really want to know. What interaction type beat? Yeah, I got you, Charlie, got you. So I love Ghostface, the instant down, the crouching, the type is only 4.6 kilo that I enjoy. Everyone else is average. Yeah, I totally get it. Oh, Ghosty is fun as fuck. And like, once again, you know, Ghosty has to work for his insta down, right? And like, it's not like Ghosty can just fucking wait until all gens are done and then just go around insta downing people. You have to like actually put in the work for it. So then when I get insta down by a Ghostface, I don't feel like it was unfair because, you know, because the killer just fucking was able to pull that out of their ass essentially, right? If that makes sense. Learn my lesson and I'll double triple check before I do that. I will be doing that too, Sophie. Believe it or not, in 1,400 hours of this game, I don't know if it's like because it's something, it's like almost like a type of a bug type of deal where it's trying to interact with the gate over the trap even though the trap is closer to you, and I don't know if it's something that happened like, you know, became a thing recently. But I don't think in 1,400 hours, I don't think I have done that once. I don't think I've ever gotten sucked into a trap like that. But now that I'm aware of that, I will be definitely looking out for it in the future as well, for sure. Is there anybody else who would like to play with us, my friends, or are we good to jump in to the next match? Bam, bam. Should I look it up? There's a mod that makes you build a house for him. That's cute. That's very cute. I want to marry him, though. I want to marry the homeless man. Do your dishes. Who's do your dishes, friends? Honestly, just spamming stealth mode randomly makes a stealth killer with no negatives. I mean, that's the thing, right? I guess you are right. However, I suppose the negative is that you don't really have a power. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I guess your power is just being stealthy. While if you were maybe a different killer, you could, you know, throw hatchets, be blight, run around, teleport as nurse, like have more powers. Although you are definitely correct. Well, then I guess maybe Wraith would be a better stealth killer in that sense. But I do get what you're saying, though, for sure. Did you start playing DBD? Gucci, it was right around the time where Blight had come out. I can tell you that much. So it's been like a year and a half. So not that long, actually. There's also one that makes Linus into Sans, well, like from Undertale. What the hell? Because I have an invite from Do Your Dishes. Is any of you fellas do your dishes? Like, am I good to start? Alright, you fellas have 10 seconds to type in the chat in case anybody wants to join us. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going. Know the name it someone from chat? I think so too, Sophie. But I don't know if they're like on the stream right now. I don't know if they're on the stream or if they're just like, you know, randomly sending me an invite. Because I do have that happen sometimes. Where, you know, like people would just like join or sit in the lobby and they just like start inviting a bunch of people and then seeing who joins, because playing with your friends, even if you have no communication, is still better, right? And I have 11:59 hours. I got the game for 2016. Back in 2018, I stopped playing for 2 years. Gotcha. Yeah, right around when Blight came out is when I started playing the game proper. However, before that, like my brother got this game for me and my girlfriend as a gift, and we all played together. And I played it for the first time. I have no fucking clue when it was, so I don't know who the killers were. I didn't know anything about the game. And like we just played like a few rounds here and then. It was like fun and all. It's like playing Survivor, you know, scaring ourselves, getting, you know, shitting our pants and so on and so forth. But then right around when Blight came out, that's when I was like, what if I play as killer? And that's what really hooked me. And I still enjoy Survivor for sure, but what really properly hooked me was the killer plays. Also, good job, fellas, on good job getting the 3 escapes. That was very nicely done. So good work. Hours, but I stopped playing 2018. Yeah, I don't think it was that early. Might have been like 2020 or something when I played for the first time. But I cannot even tell you because it's been that long ago. But yes. Was there any topics that were left unfinished? Because I can't remember. You might, JX, you might want to type that into the normal game chat to ask Luxor, and I think he'll be able to hear, because I think he's on Discord right now, so I think he's got like the stream muted and stuff, so I don't think he'll be able to see what's going on in the chat and the stream, but in the chat in the game, I reckon he'll read those. Purchase it on Steam if you really want to know exactly. Oh, true. It was given to me as a gift, but I think it will still like keep track, right? Probably. Don't really know how to get to that as of right now, but I reckon I can figure it out somehow. It's my second game now. I think they mean like how many hours you got, Luxor? I imagine, right? And I think Luxor has like 300 and something, right? Do I have that correct? Am I mistaken? I think we didn't talk about the no weather trapper just used right. It's just, I mean, very good for us that we were able to get the 3-person escape. But once again, right, it's like it's a ton of value that you get for literally no work whatsoever, and there's no way to really counter it that's like reasonable. So what the fuck is the, you know, like what, how does that go? How does it do? 370 hours in the game. Yes, I was right. I can't fucking remember the killer that Luxor plays, but I can remember how many hours he has in the game, weirdly enough. I remember Luxor has Will Make It, he runs Babish Tweet, and he has Prove Thyself. Those are the things I remember about Luxor, and that, you know, he has 300-ish hours in the game. However, soon enough, that will be 400-ish hours in the game, but the fact that the man plays Demogorgon, that bit of information does not stick in my head at all. Back then there was only 3 killers. Oh yeah, way back. I remember watching videos about Dead by Daylight and thinking this is quite interesting and maybe I should play this game. But I never actually got around to trying the game and like playing it and all this stuff. And it was only until my brother gave it to me. But I remember like some YouTubers that I enjoyed, you know, being like, check out the new game Dead by Daylight, and them playing, and the game is seeming like super interesting and intense and shit. Yes! Third person. Oh, is it a clown? Clown gaming? Get your profile picture in the right corner, view wallet, see my account details, and purchase history. Ah, gotcha, Gucci. I'll take a look at it, yeah, then see how long it can, or it turned out to be. I think even if I got it as a gift, right, it should, would it be under purchase history if I got it as a gift? Because I'm not entirely sure, but hey, we'll see. And borrow time, I mean, borrow time is a must-have, right, Luxor? If you don't run borrow time, then you need to go to the timeout corner. I'm kidding. If you don't run, ooh, it is a clown, yeah. It's elephant clown. If you don't run borrow time and you want to hook in the killer's face, then you absolutely do need to go the timeout corner. That ass. But if you just don't run BT, no biggie. Just gotta be a little bit smarter with the way you play. Got lucky to sneak up on the hook, so we got 3 people out. Oh, nice, JX. That was really good, yeah. For sure. I don't know what he did. I think he was... I don't know. It's hard to interpret, right? But he seemed potentially upset towards, like, the, towards the end there. He was just, like, looking away from Luxor. Oh! Ooh. I think he's gonna drop trays on me and still go for Luxor, right? Yeah. Oh, Dragon's Grip! What an interesting perk. Oh no, not close enough, fuck. Oh, I gotta watch out actually, I gotta hold W away from this man. This Dragon's Grip is gonna last a fair bit, but hey, that's something worth keeping in mind. It's not a perk that you normally have to deal with at all. Back then there was no endgame collapse, no bloodlust, no entity blocked the window, and actually infinites. Yeah. Old school DBD, it was just wacky, right? It's like some of the shit, like being able to... Even the stuff that's like not that old. Like DS not getting deactivated when you touch gens and shit is like crazy. And like old DS where it was like you literally didn't even have to meet any requirements as long as the killer, you just got to stun the killer once per match for absolutely no fucking reason. He's not gonna fall for this. A little bit too early. This man is teasing us, dude. Oh, okay, GG. Nice. Fantastic. So yeah, fucking old school DBD is nothing but wacky, dude. Fucking being able to disassemble like fucking trappers' traps, like sabotage them, and then you could have a trapper that would just have no fucking traps for like most of the match. Crazy times. And we can look back even more recently. Boon Circle of Healing with 100% healing speed. Like, even today, maybe, like, Dead Hard. I complained so much about Dead Hard. Maybe one day, you know, behavior will change Dead Hard to, like, make it so it doesn't have iframes, it doesn't give you mass distance or whatever, or, like, you only can use it once per match, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the fuck they do with it. And we can look back at these days and be like, wow. Remember when Dead Hard was fucking insane? Remember, or even right fucking now, we can go, remember when fucking Boon Circle of Healing was just on fucking crack cocaine. Oh! Holy shit, dude, bless. That was a close one. Cool. Ah, mind gamed himself a bit. Oh yeah. Oh shit, dude. I didn't mean to bring him over here. Nice. Oh my lord. Ah, fuck. Well done. Your brother has to purchase his purchase history? Gotcha, no worries. No worries, my friend. With that hard goes, I go wasting with that hard. Listen here, ma'am. You know that ain't true. You know you don't like that hard either. Remember Old Ruin? Exactly, Necro. Exactly. There's so many things that we can look back on and be like, what the fuck? Like Old Ruin, where you literally had to fucking hit nothing but great skill checks. And if you didn't want to do that, you just had to like fucking tap the gens over and over and over and over and over again. Like fucking bananas, dude. Oh my god, dude, what a Giga Chad. Yeah, you gotta run, Luxor. He's not even gonna go for me, understandably. So he has Dragon's Grip, he has Pain Resonance, and he has... We'll make it. We'll make it? Yes, we'll make it. Ow, my soul, dude. Damn it. Or Old and Dying, right? Fucking back when you could cleanse like 5 totems and still not get the ruin. Or 4 totems, I guess. If you got unlucky enough. Yeah, a Dragon's Grip. Make a choice. Dragon's Grip, make a choice. Pain Resonance. Something else, I don't know. Let's try to get some gens done, though. This man is slowly starting to recover very well. Very nicely. Yeah, just take, like, you know, fucking Circle of Healing at 100% healing speed. A totem that you could put down as many times as you wanted that gave your team infinite healing and it just never ran out. How crazy is that? Like, even now it's still pretty fucking good, but now at the very least you have the benefit of, you know, now it's like self-care speeds, right? So now it's still very powerful, but it's not fucking completely destroyedly, like, busted broken. Remember old brand new parts? Yeah, exactly. I honestly don't get behavior. Like, the thought of, like, how fucking half of this shit made it into the game, not even half. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, when you really stop to think about it, we're talking about things that are, like, super turbo mega absurd, right? Ooh, nice fudge. We're not talking about the things that are, like, a little absurd. We're only talking about the ones that are super mega absurd. And then if you're talking about the ones that are, like, a little bit absurd, then it gets, like, even worse. And it gets, like, even crazier. And just the thought of all this shit making it into the game is nothing short of insane. Like, how the fuck the behavior think that, like, oh yeah, let's have an add-on that makes it so that you instantly finish a generator. That way, the survivors can, you know, feasibly, as long as they all bring one of each, they can have 5 gens done in, like, fucking a minute. Or some shit, you know what I mean? It's like, what the hell? Like, how did that pass the vibe check, as it were? You're just fucking crazy. Go gamers. Luxor might have to take a hit for Necro. Mayhaps. Though we do have to watch out for Meg, though. Did 4 gens at the same time my friends didn't have a good time? Exactly, it's insane. There's no other word to describe it, really. It's just fucking insane. And the thought of the developers, you know, looking at the situation and going, you know what, yeah, this is fine. I think this passes the vibe check. We can put that in the game. No problem whatsoever. It's crazy. It's insane. Mad. Absolute madness. Holy fucking shit, dude. That man is going. He is walking with purpose and determination. Okay, my dear, you are going to have to just run. Fuck my life. I wanted to 99 and I fucked it up. Run, Luxor. Nice. Shit, where'd JX go to? I can distract the killer, I guess. Yes, nice, nice, nice. Yes, good. Good work. Goodbye. Good work, everyone. Very nicely done. For emeralds, you need a certain amount of points in order to rank up. Was out 13, 14k, right? And then like the killer can tunnel you out of the game, and then you don't get, you know, you don't get those points, not because you suck at the game, but just because you got like, you know, you were the killer's target or whatever. Oh, corrupt. I was like, for most of the game, I was like, I think we know his last perk, and I can't remember. It was corrupt, very obviously. He played quite good. Props to this clown. I got very like slippy there towards the end, and I feel like if he wanted to be a little bit more mean, he could have bonked us all. Also, a very interesting build with the insta-downs of like make your choice and dragon's grip and all this stuff. How often do you see a dragon grip gamer, dude? Even though the perk is like not that bad, you just don't see it often at all. Can do one more, then I'm gonna go sleep. Sounds good, Necro. Thank you for hanging out with us, my friend. Thank you for playing. Happy to have you here. Guess you don't see Dragon's Grip often because there are better alternatives? For sure. For sure. I think it's one of those, right, where like a lot of things have to line up for you to realistically get use out of Dragon's Grip. Alright, JX, thank you for hanging out, my friend. Thank you for playing with us. Hugely appreciated. I will see you around. I hope you have a fantastic night of sleep, all that good stuff. And as always, we're here every single day. Anytime you want to hop on by and hang out, you are more than welcome to do so. I will see you around, my friend. Have a good one. Can I join if nobody else wants? Yeah, for sure, Gucci. You can join. Also, Gucci, anytime you want to like join us, even if there is a full lobby, just you know, drop it in chat, let us know, and then we can keep things cycling and all that. You know, we can have like every match somebody can leave and then somebody else can join, and then the next match they join back, so on and so forth. During the stream tomorrow. Sounds good, my friend. Have a good night as well. Thank you. But what's your username, Gucci? What's your username so I can invite you? Whoops. Logging in now. Gotcha, gotcha. Sounds good. Gonna see a handsome man named Gucci Baderas in there. Gotcha. I'll be happy to have a handsome man, Gucci Badera, in here as soon as it pops up. Also very self-explanatory, by the way. Accept Billy's request. Now we're gaming. Now we are cooking with grease. Is that what people say? Cooking with grease? It's something along those lines, right? Cooking with oil? No. Listen, there's some sort of saying, okay, I'm not insane, I'm not losing my mind. Gotta ready up. We're just waiting for Gucci, my friend. As soon as Gucci's in here, we can get going. Although I don't blame you asking me to ready up because I do forget very often. So I appreciate the reminder because it's, you know, as likely that I'm waiting for somebody as it's likely that I have all just forgotten completely. And if you guys ever have the McDonald's theme song stuck in your head, does that mean welcome on in, Gucci? Got 2 more adepts already. Nice, my friend. Adepts are I think they're quite fun on Survivor. Killer adepts are pretty fucking painful, I'll tell you that much. Because the process of me getting every single one of those was, ever not so nice. But on Survivor, they're a fucking blast, I think. I guess just the stakes are a lot lower, right? And just like trying out all these like new wacky characters and perks that you normally wouldn't use, that feels very fun. And when all you have to do is escape, is, you know, you don't have to like play your fucking balls off. And it doesn't feel like such a handicap, especially when, you know, if all 3 of your other teammates are going to be bringing like lots of good stuff. The fact that you have maybe 3 shitty perks doesn't hurt so much. Well, as the killer, you know, if you have like 3 shitty perks, it's like 100% of your team with 3 shitty perks. Plus, also, you don't have to just like get a 4K or whatever. You have to get a merciless victory, which is fucking horrendous. And do not even get me started. But I'm happy to hear you are a ways into your adept journey, my friend. Because that shit is fun, for sure. Should we do... Is there like a tier list that we could do? Should we, I don't know, react to Twitch fails compilation? Something like that? What should we do? Should I react to Family Guy clips? I'm getting lots of Family Guy clips on my recommended lately. What should we do? Whoops. Yeah. That was 2 seconds of moist critical for you. I'm gonna do tier lists. That's what we're gonna do, friends. What tier list should we do? Haircut looking crisp. Thank you, Wes. Appreciate it, my friend. I've already mentioned this before, but I pay for it in exposure. So I got a bit of a stonking deal, you know what I'm saying? Assassin's Creed games, we could do that actually. Yeah. Although it's missing the newest one, and I have opinions about the newest Assassin's Creed game. Actually. These perks are kind of bad on their own. Cheryl has Repressed Alliance, which I like. Yeah. Cheryl has Cheryl has got Soul Guard, which is really, really good. However, for you to make Soul Guard really, really good, you would have to what's it called? Make sure your team is in on it. And if they are, you can get away with some very spicy shit, that's for sure. Why is there... Look, I'm looking at Assassin's Creed tier list. Half of these... Is there, like, Assassin's Creed Rebellion? What the fuck is this, dude? I'm so confused. Ba... 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 Bah. Do shanties from Black Flag? Oh, you know what's up, my friend. If you're gonna bring up the shanties from Black Flag, you know exactly what is up. That was one of the best. That was one of the best Assassin's Creed games. That was actually a very shit Assassin's Creed game. But all the bits of Black Flag that weren't Assassin's Creed were fucking phenomenal. Whoops. There we go. Alright, let's get this going in the 3 seconds that we have. Starting with Assassin's Creed 1, which I think is this one, right? I'm not gonna do weird Assassin's Creeds that I haven't played, such as whatever the fuck this one is. I think this is Assassin's Creed 1 though, right? Yeah, should be it. I'll put it on a B tier. I think the very first Assassin's Creed was very, very good. However, it had a bit of like a story issue where the story wasn't like super mega interesting. And I think the main issue with it was that like all the things you had to do they were too repetitive, you know? Basically the way it worked is that like there's like this big event on every like city that you go to or whatever. And then in order to like unlock that event, which was like the mission where you had to like kill this guy, you had to basically do like a series of missions in that area to unlock that, right? However, the series of missions that you had to do didn't really change. So it was like 3-4 different missions that you just had to do like over and over and over and over and over again to unlock like the main thing, which then was like a different thing. Was clunky and the story was meh? Yeah. It didn't feel clunky for me, but then again, that's like at the time, right? So maybe going back to it now, I would say super fucking clunky. I would say the horse felt pretty clunky, actually. Not that you just like unlocked a memory. I just remember the fucking going around on the horse and shit. The horse was pretty fucking clunky. However, I do think it was fun. It was really cool, right? It was like innovative in its own way, in the sense that you know, maybe not like innovative, but seeing that sort of thing, because like, you know, Prince of Persia did it and all that, like the parkour. But seeing that in like a game that also had like fighting and all this shit was very cool, indeed. It's not going for me. Oh, nope. We do gotta worry about that box, though. Try to go for it. But I will 100% agree that the story was indeed meh. Story was not that great. It was very, you know... I don't know. I guess it was not just the story, but like also the characters sort of left a good bit to be desired. Do you know what? Man, I don't know. I'm wasting so much time because I'm too indecisive. So I'll give it like a B tier. Still think it was a good game. Still enjoyed my time with it. Just not great, not fantastic, not amazing, none too, you know, insane. Mr. Needleface is on Gucci, and we are hammering this gen out with Prove Thyself. Yes, sir. Let's fucking go. Da, 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 da. Thank you. Let's skadoodle away. There's a gen right over there that's looking mighty fine, if you know what I'm saying. Deadlock Gamer, gotcha, Necro. It could be potentially a, well, as we spot other gens, it could be an adept. Could be an adept gamer. Oh, this man does not fall for it. Oh, shit. Could we set up a flashy save here or something? I don't even know. I think trying to take a hit if I'm able to will be a safer bet. Shiz. How obvious do you want this flashy save attempt to be? Yes. Ooh, that psyched him out a bit. Oh my dude, he was on the pallet. Why didn't I do the pallet? Am I a fucking idiot? I'm stupid, I'm fucking dumb as shit, dude. Why did I go? He's lagging. What the fuck is happening? No! Oh my god. I am an actual fucking idiot, not gonna lie. I got a plan, it's fine. Just run, just run. That is... It was on the pallet. It was perfect. Why did I fucking... Oh, no. I feel terrible now. And the yoink. Lol. Fuck. Wait. Wait. No. Wait, hang on. Let's talk about this. Yo. Let's talk about this, bro. Mr. Needleface. Listen. It doesn't have to be like this. I'm so unlucky that the pallet's not over here. Will you pick me up, though? That is the question. Fuck, you will. That's why I gotta run DS with this shit. Okay, listen. He may be a bit of a spanner in the works, as it were. But that is okay. That is all good, friends. 3 hooks in, 2 gens done, and then progress on 2 more over there. Oh, never mind. That's actually a bones. Oh, we do have to keep an eye out for that Ashley play thing, right? Gotta make sure we don't get yeeted and yoinked. Oh, dude, I'm broken. Fuck. Oh, Lord. Luxor, I don't know if you're available, but if you could get the box, I think that'd be pretty gamer. If possible, because I could do it myself, but boy oh boy. I will be throwing if I end up getting... Ah, fuck it. Let's go. Big balls, big balls, big balls. Fucking shit, he's right here. Hello, friend. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Big balls. Thank you so much, Luxor. Oh, my God. Do gens, everyone. Very good. Uncle Scribbin's about to fucking meet with Jesus. You're joking with these chains, dude. Oh god, the rubber banding. Stop. Stop with the chains. No. There's hope. Oh my god, dude. Big balls, big balls, big balls, big balls. Fuck you, Pinhead. That's right. Worth it. Now we get to do a Assassin's Creed tier list. This do you see what I mean? It's like super laggy, but only when it picks somebody up. RIP. I think we're doing alright though. That Deliverance play off the hook was, I will admit, was not my finest moment. However, I do think we are okay. Apart from that, let's take a look here though at this here tier list. Spectate. Alright. Nobody getting chased. He's around the main building. Cool, 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 cool. But alrighty. First Assassin's Creed, B tier. This one didn't play it. This one didn't play it. Assassin's Creed 2. I see there's... Oh, never mind. This one is on the DS. There's a lot of Assassin's Creeds for the Nintendo DS, it would seem. I was not aware of that fact. Assassin's Creed 2, I will put on an S tier. I think it elevated the game. Very much so. In all the ways you would want, right? Because it was like... It was the same core, except now there was like an interesting story, interesting characters, a better combat system, missions that had a much better structure, right? And that were a lot more interesting. So it was just like a better version of everything. It was exactly like, you know, when I played the first Assassin's Creed, I was like, man, this game would be a lot better if this, and the this that I thought of was like, that's like everything that they ended up doing. Was just like in my brain, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it was great. Highly recommended. Fucking excellent. Classic. I think that's what really, you know, like, kickstarted Assassin's Creed into the, I don't know what you would call it, public eye or whatever. That's what made people really care. And, yeah, fantastic game. Now, we move on to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I'm also going to give this bad boy an S tier. As a matter of fact, I think Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is my favorite of the entire series, and the reason for that, nice. Good wiggle, Necro. The reason for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood being my favorite of the series is actually because of the multiplayer. The multiplayer of Assassin's Creed was absolutely phenomenal. When it, basically the whole idea is that, you know, like there's a bunch of, you were one of a bunch of NPCs that look the exact same. And then you're basically trying to, the entire time you're trying to kill somebody. And once you kill that person, you switch to another target, and then you're trying to kill somebody again. You know, in the meantime, everyone's trying to kill someone, and then everyone else is trying to kill someone else. However, the game just gives you a general area where your target is. It doesn't tell you exactly who the target is. So you had to try and blend in with the NPCs as you as you tried to kill your target, so that your target wouldn't realize that you were going for them. But also you were trying to blend in with the NPCs to make it harder for whoever the person was, whoever the person who was that was trying to kill you, so that they also wouldn't be able to tell right away, oh shit, it's that person, that's the person I gotta go to, right? So it was very cool, interesting balance, and right at the beginning of it, it was so awesome because everybody would like go around trying their best to look like an NPC, right? So like blending in, like taking weird turns, sort of like trying to pretend like they're pathing fucked up every once in a while. And I was a fucking master at that game. It was just so cool and interesting and different and nice. And then sadly, the more that the games kept coming out, people just sort of, I don't know, figured out like the meta way to play it, which was to just jump up on top of like a dumbass like building. That way you would see your whoever was coming for you, you could see them coming a mile away and just like bonk them once they got to the top of the building, because you could just like wait for them. And then it would end up that the person that you would have to assassinate would also just come to the building because they would be after somebody else, right? And then you could just like jump down and assassinate them from the top and then just jump back from the building. So it very much turned into this like not fun, not interesting, super boring, type of situation where nobody was actually trying to play the game like normal anymore. And it's a bit of a shame. But in the very beginning in Brotherhood, for pretty much all of Brotherhood's life, I think it was only when other games were introduced that things turned sour, as it were. Excellent game. And that goes on S tier. Revelations, I will put on a B tier. I think the issue with Revelations was that it was starting to get too repetitive, in my opinion. It was sort of like at that point where it was like, man, it's just kind of the same thing again. Like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game. But, like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was already very much Assassin's Creed 2 with like some stuff added to it. And then Assassin's Creed Revelations felt like that was just Assassin's Creed Brotherhood again with even less stuff, right? So it felt like you're playing Assassin's Creed 2 for the third time over, except they didn't have something as huge as, an entirely new like multiplayer mode to sort of hold the game on its back. Because like I said, the multiplayer of Brotherhood was fucking phenomenal. And I think any shortcomings that the game had from being very similar were, more than made up for by the multiplayer. With Revelations, the multiplayer wasn't new, and the multiplayer wasn't as good because, like I said, people weren't playing it the way it was meant to be played anymore. So, although it was a good game, it was very much starting to get to the point where it was like, this is getting very repetitive now, isn't it? Necro's doing a fantastic job of looping the fellow as well, so good job, my friend. I guess everyone is doing a good job of playing it right now, because you're still having a bit of a rough time, it would seem, so good stuff. Or the killer is, that is, even though he killed me pretty early. Assassin's Creed 3 is a bit of a stinker, not gonna lie. Interesting, cool setting, right? Sure. However, the main character was pretty unlikable. Everything about the game was kind of forgettable. I remember they reworked the way the combat system functioned, and I very much felt like they made it worse. I remember playing the game and being like, why would you make the combat system like this when the older one was just, better in like every way? The setting was cool, right? It's like, oh, American Revolution, except the problem is the parkour became really fucking boring. Because all these, the parkour on the trees and shit was, I guess, interesting, but it was kind of very linear, and they give you a lot of options. It was like very clearly just like, yeah, that you jump on this tree and then you just go down this path. This tree takes you this way, and that's that. So, a lot to be desired, I think. Where on the tier list would I put it, though? I'm thinking a C or a D. it did introduce the pirate thing, right? So maybe because of that, I let it get away with a C. You know what? I will say I think it's much, much better than some of the more recent Assassin's Creeds. No, Luxor. I feel like if we get a 2-person escape, that's still pretty fucking good. Luxor has unfortunately perished, but 2 people escaping is still really good, given how early he killed me. So good job, everyone. Live, young ones, live. Yes, Luxor and I are the old fellas. We can pass the torch on. Very good stuff. Oh, never mind. It was not a... What do you call it? What the fuck? GG, well played. Why didn't it come through? That's weird. Oh, and a depth for Gucci as well. Nice. That was the longest game ever. Yeah. Very well played, my friends. It definitely took a hot second. But at the end of the day, good stuff that we managed to get a 2-min escape. Very nicely done. It was not adept as I thought, but 2 pinhead perks. But then a surge and a pain resistance. I at least didn't feel too much. Didn't feel the consequence too much of. But very well played, my friends. And an escape for... Or sorry, not an escape, an adept for Gucci. So hell yeah. Got a good momentum early on, but he pulled back really well and managed to keep the pressure up. Yeah, for sure, Luxor. I will say I had some massive fuck-ups. This will be one of those where it's gonna haunt me in my dreams. The man was under a pallet, dude, and I could have fucking gotten the pallet save. But for some stupid fucking reason, my brain was like, nah, let me try to get the flashy save. That was so dumb. Alright, Necro. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you for playing with us. Hugely appreciated. I hope you have a fantastic night of sleep. And I will see you around. Thank you very much, Necro. See you around, my friend. Have a good one. Sleep well. But back to what really matters. Am I right, guys? Let's go ahead and go right back to the Assassin's Creed tier list. I will say Assassin's Creed 3 was a bit of a stinker, but I think it earns itself a C for introducing the ship mechanic, right? That made made Assassin's Creed 4 so fucking good. Plus, if you compare it to some of the more recent Assassin's Creeds, you can see it wasn't that shit. It's just pretty bad. You see, Brotherhood was so good. Damn right, Wes. Brotherhood is way up at the S tier, my friend. Brotherhood is maybe my single personal favorite out of all the AC series. I'll skip one match and I'll rejoin after if you play one more. Sounds good, Luxor. We're probably going to play for 30 to 45 more minutes, dare I say. So definitely more than one match, for sure. The multiplayer was so much fun. Yes, Wes, that's exactly what I talked about. The whole thing, I'll give you a rundown super quick, Wes, but like, Assassin's Creed 2 was like perfect, right? Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was very much the same thing, more of the same of Assassin's Creed 2. However, you know, normally that would be a point in its against it. If it's just like the same game, but like, you know, kind of more of it. If like the very next entry in the series is like, yeah, I can handle this. However, the fact that they added the multiplayer, 10 out of 10. And the fucking early multiplayer of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is fantastic. When everybody tried to play the game like normal, instead of fucking just metagaming and climbing on top of a building and fucking, you know, waiting for your target to come to you and then you fucking jump on their head, like what happened, you know, towards, I don't know, halfway through the lifespan of Revelation. That multiplayer was so good. Which character did you play in multiplayer? The Witch Doctor, my friend. I liked the Witch Doctor. That was my favorite. I also liked the Jester. And who were the 2 DLC characters? Brotherhood DLC characters. I remember like the weirdest thing, because it was like the clown guy. I remember getting him as DLC. And it was so weird. Because it was who was it? Oh yeah, that guy, exactly. The I don't know, the agent or whatever the fuck he was called. The clown dude. The Harlequin or whatever. He fucking I met this guy online who just gave me a code for the Harlequin. which you can't see here because it's not coming up. But it's like this like clown dude. And then eventually I was able to find a code for the other dude, the agent. So that's who I played. I played the witch doctor. I thought he was, you know, because he was like unlocked by default. Can I show you guys here? Oh, this is so bad. Here, this is the Harlequin. This is the agent, whatever the fuck he is. I played. This was the guy that I wanted off the bat. I was like, dude, this dude's so cool. I want to play him. He looks awesome. I like his outfit or whatever. But then I would play the witch doctor because I didn't have the DLC. Then I met this fella. Or I met some guy that literally offered to give me a code, and I thought, oh my god, am I going to get scammed? He just gave me a code, and it worked. It was for the clown fella. So I played him for the longest time. And then eventually I switched over to this dude when I was able to, like, you know, buy a code off of eBay or whatever. And that was my man.